Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special playthrough of Pokemon Sapphire. Today I have with me my two good friends, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. What's up, boys?
Good evening, boyos.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Joey McLoey.
Okay then. We are going to be attempting a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Sapphire. Standard Nuzlocke rules. We can only catch one Pokemon per route. If a Pokemon faints, it dies, and we have to nickname all of our Pokemon. Furthermore, we won't be using items in battle.
We can still use revives, though, right?
Off to your usual sleepy start, Joe. I can already tell if anyone is killing this run, it's going to be you.
Boys, quiet down. In terms of what's been randomized, we have wild encounters, held items, field items, abilities, base stats, movesets, HM compatibility, and evolutions. To save us some time grinding, the level of all trainer Pokemon has been lowered by 20%, and wild Pokemon are boosted by 20%. This is so when we catch something, it's usable immediately, and so we don't have to grind at Victory Road, as Ruby and Sapphire are notorious for their level jumps. Gyms are type-themed, and important trainers such as rivals and gym leaders have one extra Pokemon. Sound good?
Hell yeah, let's get this run going.
All right, ready when you are.
Perfect. I'll play for this episode, and we will take turns going forward. I'll put the battle style to set, and is there any particular border you guys want?
Ooh, I like the rainbow one.
Well, honestly, not a bad choice, Joe. What about the blocky one? It reminds me of my staple combo piece, Block Dragon. Hashtag free blocky on Twitter.
Donnie, stop it right now. Already starting with some hot topics, I see. I'm going to pick the Cloud Altaria 1. It's not too fancy, but not entirely plain either.
Ooh, the things I would let an Altaria do to me.
Joe, you too. Stop it, please. Okay, we need a name. Anybody got any suggestions?
Ha! That's easy, Barack. USA, to celebrate our love for this magnificent country.
USA? What does that stand for?
Fucking hell, Joe. This is why we worry about you. That's the name of the goddamn country you're ruling over, you fucking idiot.
Huh. Oh, yeah. I vaguely remember something like that.
Well, this doesn't bode well for our journey. Say, Joe, what's your Pokemon knowledge at anyway?
I'm not gonna lie, Barack. I'll be impressed if he even remembers the type chart.
I'm okay up to this gen, I guess. Was more of a red and blue guy, you know?
Fair enough, Joe. Donnie, what about yourself?
While I haven't played all of the main titles, I have been known to ladder OU on Pokemon Showdown throughout the years. I could tell you all about the Weather Wars, the Megas, the Z moves, Land or Us, Stealth Rocks, anything and everything, baby.
That's great, but have you ever played Sapphire?
Not a fucking hope I would ever willingly play this piece of shit. Game Boy is mid and cheap, the graphics are garbage, there's no fun battle mechanic, trumpets are ear-aching, and box art legendaries are stupid as hell. This game fucking blows, and the only reason I'm giving it a shot is because you two will be playing the other thirds of it, and it's randomized.
Jesus Christ, what the riggedy fuck was that about? You could have just said no, Donald.
All right, boys, it's starter time.
Can you pick Charmander for me, Barack?
Do you know what randomized means, Joe?
Lie noon, absolute fucking trash.
Torkoal seems like a solid choice.
Hey, yo, it's Pikachu.
I'm going to pick the Fire Turtle. Any objections?
I wouldn't actually mind Torkoal. As you said, he's solid and should be dependable, unlike Dementia Joe over here.
Oh, no, wait, that's Pikachu.
For fuck's sake, Joe. You sound like every typical mother who points at any given Pokemon and calls it Pikachu. Abra and Sandshrew were in red and blue, so there's no excuse with them.
Run away. You hate to see it. Decent stat spread and moves. You know what? Early game this can put in work.
Personally, I value Pokemon in a randomizer to have high attack stats. Not that I have done many Nuzlockes, but what is the point in having a stall team with no wall breakers when the chance for learning a decent move compatible with your stats is unlikely? If we roll a 200 attack Crawdaunt, but he only learns special moves, what's the point?
I have to agree with Donnie on that. Big attack number means better chance of winning. Damage is the only way forward.
Before I give my 2 cents, I'm going to nickname this Torkoal after the Smoke Master Snoop Dogg.
Oh shit, it's the gloomy Blunt Blaster himself.
Oh fuck, not the dank weed wizard.
Yo, you motherfuckers are all cute trying to throw me for a loop.
Ascended Sensei, what are you talking about?
I see that my fucking Torkoal is a girl. She like life. It ain't shit but a fat vagina.
Pretty sure those aren't your bars, Mongo Tree Blazer.
Yeah, whatever, man. Listen, all I'm saying is you calling me a bitch or what?
Young Snoopy, we would never call you a bitch, homie.
On God, you are G-Dog and the #1 reef blower we know.
Huh. All right, we cool. Keep it blazing.
Wow, I was just trying to pay respects to a brother. Anyway, back to the topic at hand. I think the most optimal way to approach a run like this is high defenses. I don't mean full-on stall tactics, but the best defense is the best offense. When going out into a crazy randomized world such as this, you really don't know what could come your way. You may get embered by a barboach. You might get thundered by a Raikou. That's, of course, the beauty of it all. But in my opinion, it's valuable to have your Mons be able to live more hits to scout out your opponent and counter them accordingly. I know at lower levels like this, it doesn't matter. We could really mash the A button and we should be safe. But in the end game, the room for errors and damage rolls can be run-ending.
I see what you're saying, Barack. You know me, I love building walls, but pure strength is too valuable in a match. If I can outspeed and kill my opponent before they retaliate, then it doesn't matter how offensive or defensive they are.
Preach it, Donnie. Although, again, I have to say I do love inflicting status ailments on the opponent.
Joe, you'd rather use Spore on an S-Peon with magic bounce so your old ass could fall asleep again.
Speaking of sleep, look, Donnie, it's you, the chunky sloth Pokemon.
Oh, shit. Watch out, Barack. Slack King without the Truant ability is a real threat
At plus
to our
2
team.
defense, if Vital Throw does that much damage to a 670 base stat total Pokemon. Even if he lowers my attack, 2 more Vital Throws is guaranteed to KO from this range.
Holy shit.
Donnie, I'm currently on a 49 Nuzlocke randomizer win streak. This is nothing new to me. I've got the plays laid out in my head like a scriptwriter, so I suggest you sit back and enjoy the show.
That was kind of bars, Barack.
Why, thank you, Joe.
Snoop is trying to learn Smog? Yeah, the purple gigantic Gange is going straight to his head.
It's not ideal and its low accuracy is frustrating, but at the moment it's extra coverage and definitely better than camouflage.
Poison in the overworld can't kill you in this game, right?
It definitely can, Joe. Don't take the risk. Heal however much you want outside of battle. Speaking from experience, there's nothing more heartbreaking than losing a Mon to such a controllable factor.
All right, time to battle our hottest rival in the series, May.
Barack, can we have a personal ban that Joe's not allowed to play the game when our rival or any other underage girls are nearby?
Why stop at underage girls, Donald?
Hey, look, she has that trash lie noon you were dissing earlier, Donald. I hope it kicks your ass down the line.
I swear to God, Joe, if I ever lose a Pokemon to a Linoon ever in my rich and powerful life, I will exile myself to the farthest corner of the earth and torture myself with plastic spoons.
I'm kind of curious as to what you mean by that, but let's just be glad we got through that fight with no issues.
I wouldn't say no trouble, Barack. That double slap did a number on you. I can see it messing up Donald in the future. I can't wait.
Shut the fuck up, Joe. I'll sacrifice any Pokemon you catch just to spite you.
Your dusty Cheeto-looking ass better stay away from my pocket monsters.
Yeah, Donald, you Oranguru-looking fuck, we need to work together in order to win this challenge.
All right, fine. I'll play nice, you sons of bitches. Say, while we have a bit of downtime, how about we shout out the channel these videos are getting uploaded to?
That's a fair point, Donnie. Make sure you subscribe to Game Producer 6. This is literally costing him time and money to run this series, so be sure to like and support the video.
Wait, you guys are getting paid for this?
We are mainly getting paid because we have to put up with your bullshit, Joe.
Ignore those 2 ass clowns. We will try and incorporate some sort of comment question to each video for the shits and giggles. If you've made it this far in the video, comment down below your favorite Pokemon and why. Personally, I love Garchomp. He is a beast and one of the greatest designed monsters in the series.
I love Braviary, the icon of America. Enough said.
Gardevoir is the finest piece of ass I think I've ever seen on
Joe,
the internet.
Let's shut the hell up for 2 seconds while we grab our first encounter of this run.
A seahorse. Delicious.
A bit sus there, Donnie. Horsey doesn't evolve until level 32, so it might be a bit of dead weight for a while until it starts picking up the pace mid-game.
What the flippity fuck, Joe? Was that a detailed analysis and cautious professional play coming from you?
I tried evolving a Horsey into a Kingdra back in the day. It caused me great pain. I will never forget those sleepless nights.
Oh, I'm genuinely sorry to hear that, Joe. What was the problem?
Well, I was playing red and blue. I leveled it up to 92 before running my Game Boy over in my sunroof Cadillac.
Oh, what the fuck, Joe?
I'm just going to name it Save Me. Was Save the Seahorses ever a movement?
Yeah, it obviously didn't work, though. My tires pierced that chunky Game Boy color into the next century.
You know what? This horsey doesn't seem half bad. Its moveset has a bit of synergy with Torkoal. Not a bad catch, I must say.
Please give us Donald that roach balloon, motherfucker.
Ha! Serves you right, Sleepy Joe.
Another level 32 water evolution. Ice types are a big risk on their own, but as part of a dual type, the stab should come in handy. The wider the type coverage, the better. So I can only hope that its moves make up for what it lacks in firepower. I'm going to go for Smog. It's probably going to miss 2 times, then land and poison the foe at the same time. That should be enough for 1 Pokeball.
Come on, Barack. Playing with knowledge is a smart choice, I'll give you that. But straight up, predicting the luck elements is never a reliable strategy. You can't expect things to go exactly your way, given how random some of these odds are.
Wait a minute, Donnie, let him cook. What the fuck?
This is Pokemon, boys. If there's one thing you can count on, it's luck messing with you one way or another. I've gotten ass blasted so many times I start to see the coin flips land as I play.
Sugoi.
Anyways, I'm naming this Sfeel after the Yugi tuber D. Zeef. Great videos to stick on in the background while you're playing a game or mindlessly editing your own YouTube videos.
Now, Intimidate is a fantastic ability. Whether it be singles or doubles, that ability can shut down even the strongest of attackers from any region. It allows relatively worthless Pokemon to become gods in their own right. Look what it did for Hitmontop, for crying out loud. Barack, what are you doing? You only have 1 Pokeball. Don't tell me you're going to attempt another capture with just a singular ball left.
Another water type. This will make the RNG manipulation even harder.
The what now?
Okay, if I can get Torkoal down to 13 HP with Tentacruel's water spout, that should give me the perfect seed for catching this thing. I know Fire Blast will at least bring me down to 29 when it lands it, of course, but the water spout roll is hard to call. Smog and Vital Throw combo should give me the perfect yellow health range.
Joe, what the fuck is this cryptic manifest bullshit he's spouting?
I have no idea, Donnie. I want to say let him cook, but I'm kind of shitting my pants here a little. I'm afraid Freddy Fazbear is going to come out from under my bed again and murder me like an innocent child.
Again? Joe, what the piss, and leave that brown creepy ass bastard out of this.
$29.
Well, I'll be fucked. The ball's only going to shake 3 times now before he breaks out. What a load of dog diddly shit.
What the fuck? Donnie, did you see that voodoo sorcery shit? Are we even on the same page as this guy?
Joe, that was the most insane fucking call out I've heard in my life. He's 9 steps ahead of us. We are fucking amateurs compared to this pro. We need to seriously focus and step up our shit if we want to compete with this kind of mastery.
Well, folks, I hope no one wanted a Tentacruel because that bitch is dead and gone. I'm going to go buy Pokeballs and wrap it up. Any last words?
Well, let me just say it was an honor to be here, gentlemen. I enjoy playing these kind of games with you guys, and let's hope that this adventure is a success the whole way through. I promise that I, Donald Trump Ketchum, will play to the best of my ability, no matter what kind of obstacle is thrown my way.
Same here. I promise that I will give this game my all. I'm going to peek all of my chews and squirt all of my turtles.
Joe, don't say that.
I've got a bit of studying to do, but I'll come back with a fresh mind. Fire beats grass, grass beats water, and, water beats flying?
All right, folks. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos such as this. We will see you in part 2, where we'll continue our journey and hopefully make it to the Rustboro Gym. Until then, peace out.
Yo, what's up, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Since last episode, the team has gotten a bit stronger. DZeef has learned Foresight, which is borderline useless, and Save Me has learned Knockoff. Also a pretty worthless move, if I remember correctly.
Actually, Joe, this randomizer has updated moves to their newest incarnation. Knockoff has gone up to a whopping 65 base power, although I don't think it's programmed to get even stronger if an item is knocked off. Still, in a seed like this, where held items will be common, it's a fantastic move overall.
Shush, Barack, let me get my first capture of the run.
Oh, my absolute divine. Joe, what a clusterfuck of a start. Did you already forget Barack attempted to capture a Tentacruel on this route last episode?
Just testing you guys, that's all.
Shut the fuck up, you slip-sliding buffoon. Say, Barack, I presume you worked on a farm before, right?
Holy Christ, Donald, what the jiggity shit did you just say? Making a comment like that online is bound to get your crusty Goodra-looking ass canceled.
I'm just saying, Barack, after all that crazy supernatural shit that happened last time, and all this seed talk says it all for me.
Oh, I thought it was because Barack looks like a,
Looks like a what, Joe? Go on, the whole audience is listening.
Looks like a legendary president, that's all I was gonna say.
I was waiting for the prime ape comparison. Your ass would have been grass if you had said it, Sleepy Joe. Don't you forget that.
Nice to see you were thinking it, Donnie, you cock gobbler. Say, Joe, did I just witness you try using an antidote on a paralyzed Pokemon? What was that about?
Forget it, Barack, I just misread the name of the item I was using, that's all.
Damn it, Joe. Please just try focus for this episode, will you? Once you make it to Rustboro, Donnie should hopefully be able to sweep Roxanne with no issues.
Perfect. I can then proceed to sweep her off of her feet and marry her within the forthcoming weeks.
Jesus Christ, Joe. I want us to be able to prove ourselves as Pokemon masters. Can you please just put aside your pedophilic behavior for 2 fucking seconds and start cooking in some battles?
No problem, Donnie. I call this the Supreme Biden Blast. Let's see, since Rudolph is a flying type, Rock Tomb should clip this son of a bee sting faster than your greasy-ass heart rate during lunch hours.
Go to sleep, you rotting corpse. And by the way, Vital Throw would have one hit killed that stupid-ass reindeer.
Oh no, I'm so scared. What am I going to do against one of the weakest Pokemon ever? And it's level 4 too. Oh God, I'm overloading my sherbet stick with the amount of stress I'm going through right now.
And you call me Sus Sleepy Joe, or should I say Sussy Joe?
Jesus Christ, I was joking, Donald, get a grip. Stantler is booty cheeks. There ain't no way in hell I would be scared of that thing.
Credit where credit is due, Joe. I'm proud you reacted to that conversion and used Bite to finish it off effectively.
Yeah, of course, Obama, thanks. For real though, this run button is making the game move a little too fast for me. Why does the trainer have to move off like a bullet just because his kicks were changed? Never mind, I understand why. Ooh, yeah, here comes Papa Joe. Oh,
What the fuck,
yeah.
fuck, what fuck, shit, what did the fuck?
Joe, for God's sake, calm the fuck down. Don't go busting a nut over a 16-bit sprite.
Sorry guys, the meds were getting to my head. All this adrenaline pumping through my veins from running is really getting me psyched up. I do apologize. If it was a boy, I would have done the same thing, so that's how you know it was the pills.
I'm not surprised at that last statement, Joe. Donnie, add young boys to that list of people Joe's got to stay 50 feet away from.
Already on it, Barack. Young boys and any female at all. Anything else we can think of while we are at it?
What the hell? Go ahead and throw Gulpin and Swalot on the list too.
Excuse me, Joe, care to explain?
Okay, listen closely, Barack, okay?
All right, go ahead, Joe.
I would inflate Gulpin and Swalot with my rusty, crusty,
Fuck,
crab-looking
fuck,
popsicle.
shit, what
I would
the
let them
fuck,
devour
fuck,
and flour my whizzy glizzy at a rapid
No,
pace.
Joe, turn away from the light.
succulent and bucculent
Joe,
pleasure I would
you are
gain
better
from
than
that
this,
shizzle.
Mr.
Would
President.
frizzle my nizzle, for real.
I am actually at a loss for words. How the hell do we move on from that abomination?
All right, time for the first gym.
Joe, I just want you to know I lost 1,000% of the respect I had for you as a man. Not only was what you told us terrifying, I now cannot stop thinking of a scenario where you and a Gulpin or a Swalot get down to business. My mind is forever polluted.
Barack, what the fuck? I was taking what he said at face value. Now I can't stop thinking about him face-pounding a poor blob.
Also, Joe, this is the catching tutorial, not the first gym. Please pay attention as you might need a reminder on how it's done.
Oh, I need to pay attention? How is that tentacruel doing, partner?
You cowardice fuck! Let me remind you that I fucking caught the rest of our team, and that tentacruel attempt was played to the best of my ability. Shut the fuck up, you ignorant AZ-looking dipshit. Go back to your 3,000-year slumber trash bag.
Boys, get it together. While Joe is acting incredibly sus, let's remember why we are here. We can't become champions bickering like this.
Guys, I'm incredibly sorry. Truth be told, I've been taking new pills specifically designed to help play Pokemon better. The doctor said it would take a few days for the effect to kick in, and side effects vary.
Oh, really? What were you prescribed, Joe?
Funny enough, the doctor said just take the vitamins you can find in-game. Protein, zinc, calcium, HP up, etc. Once you up all those vitamins, your plays will be as good as they can get.
Okay, sorry boys, I've calmed down. That sounds all well and good, Joe, but how exactly did you ingest an HP up?
Surprisingly easier than I thought it would be. I just found some hoodlum gangsters down a dodgy alley near the White House. I inject myself with 4 of them every morning.
Oh Christ, Joe, as if your life expectancy wasn't already rapidly decreasing.
All right, it's capturing time.
Let's see what you get, Sleepy Joe. Hopefully something useful that you won't instantly kill.
Yep, just as I predicted, a docile Heracross.
Damn, bug types suck though. Sorry to be bringing the team down, guys.
Apology refused, Joseph. Heracross is an absolute beast of a unit. I remember shedding a tear when it dropped to UU in black and white, but thankfully with its Mega, it shot back up to OU. His typing alone should give us some decent options. If we get Megahorn, I will literally shit bricks right now in front of you.
I mean, it has Spore Donnie. That is literally all we need. It's a win-win. If we outspeed, Heracross is untouchable. If we are slow, we are likely bulky, meaning we can take a hit and send them to the dream world.
Peep this, Dragon Breath is about to paralyze. I can feel it.
Holy shit, Joe, I'm gonna start calling you Obama. Oh, fuckity fuck yeah! Let's go, boys, we win run over. Time to shit the brickiest, shittiest shit.
Donald, you tangerine turd, leave those pants on. Between you and Joe's antics, the fanfic writers have enough new material to play with after this episode.
Oh, Joe, if I didn't hate your guts, I would slide up in those guts right now. No homo.
Who the fuck am I playing a kids game with right now?
All right, you guys will love the name. Your wife. Because every time I see your wife, I get mega horny. Get it? Because it's your wife, it applies to anyone you talk to. God, I am hilarious.
Even though the name is dog shit, I'll give you props, Joe. I can't wait to get my hands on your wife next time I play this game.
Damn. Defense is pretty good, and special attack isn't too bad considering we have Serene Grace to boost our burns or paralyzes if it ever gets a fire or electric type move. With knockoff being special, that only works in our favor. Good stuff.
Hey, Joe, make sure you beat the lights off that guy. There's only room for one billionaire in this game, and that's Donald Trump Ketchum.
Well, with shops being randomized, the extra dough would be handy to have. Hey, Barack, what's the comment question of the day for this episode?
Well, Joe, you are the one playing the game this time, so it's your turn to ask the question. Just make sure you shamelessly plug the channel as well.
Okay, I understand now. Make sure to follow and rate this episode as well as the channel. Game something 8 or whatever his name is.
You had one job, Joe. It's Game Producer 6, and it's subscribed to the channel. Freaking moron.
Yeah, that's obviously what I meant. Okay, question of the day is, how big is your dog's penis?
Obama, please, I can't fucking deal with this guy. Sort him out for God's sake.
Okay, Joe, come back down to earth for goodness sake. First of all, the question should be Pokemon related. Second, Donnie, put dogs on that list.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Joe, control yourself.
Oh, squiggly chuff, my iggly buff. Yeah. And it's a boy. Oh.
Barack, tell me he kills him.
Even better, Donald.
Oh, you son of a midget's bitch. Never mind, boys, I will never simp for such a bum-ass Pokemon ever again. What a worthless piece of garbage.
Wow, how heroic of you, Joe. Not simping over a baby Pokemon. You truly are America's bravest icon.
Anytime, Barack. Anywho, my real comment question of the day is this. If you could have one Pokemon in real life, who would it be? Mine would be Machamp. Not only would his 4 arms make signing documents in the White House a breeze, he'd also be the perfect bodyguard.
Joe, speaking from experience, you can't have other people sign stuff under your name in the White House.
Don't worry, Donnie, that's where my loophole would come into effect. I know you love those. I would call the Machamp Joe Biden. His signature would literally be my name. And if someone asks, who signed this campaign to blow up this 11-year-old shit-talker's house because he dissed the president in Fortnite, people can say Joe Biden signed it. As long as they don't ask for further details, we would be in the clear.
Damn, Joe, that's pretty smart of you. Mine would be Evie. I would have this cute, cuddly little animal trotting around my house, just enjoying life with me. Then, after my insane redemption arc, I would have that pivotal point in my life of deciding what to evolve my Eevee into. It would keep fans holding their breath until the final second I can see it now.
Before I answer, Joe, you better watch this Sceptile. I ain't telling you the right move, but one grass move and save me will, in fact, not be saved.
Donald, let the master do his work. Look at this amateur. He's trying to flinch me even though he's slower than me. I'm going to beat his ass into the grass. No Sceptile.
Bars and plays? Color me impressed, Joe. I didn't think you were capable, but I'm genuinely in shock at your gameplay right now.
I'll admit, you absolutely whooped him into next weekend, Joe. I knew you had it in you, just a bit of focus, and look what your sleepiness can achieve. The Pokemon I would choose to have in real life would be Mega Rayquaza. He is literally the ultimate assimilation weapon. They made an entirely new tier for his power-creeping ass, for Christ's sake.
A bit bland, Donald, but you do you.
We did it, boys. We officially have one of the best items in the entirety of Gen 3. If we get a reliable physical attacker, our team is going to be untouchable.
That's going on Save Me for bigger crunch numbers.
Joe, don't start with your stupid shit. Crunch is a special attack in this generation. Choice Band doesn't boost its power at all.
But crunch is a physical action. You crunch that Big Mac sack of shit every day.
Get it right, it's 5 times a day. I know crunching is a physical action, but because of the Pokemon designers being too lazy to split physical and special moves, they just made all dark moves special moves.
That's freaking dumb. All right, I'll rock Snoop with the Choice Band.
Ah, nice. A full restore. That's some nice extra cash in our pockets.
I would have saved it for the Elite Four, but selling it now increases our odds of getting there, if only slightly. What the fuck?
Thank God I found that. Save Me was really getting low there on health.
God damn it, Joe. Your idiotic mistakes are causing us a lot of resources here. Early game, we should be playing smarter so that the rest of the run is set up to be easier.
And stop trying to motherfucking cut the tree. We don't have that hidden machine yet.
Okay, fine, you big bullies. I'll save this Ultra Ball later then if we need it. Is that enough resource saving for you, Barack?
No need to be such a bitch, Joe Seppi. Let the gameplay do the talking. Your next item should prove worthy in our journey.
Damn, you know it's good when Barack foreshadows it. Oh, hell yeah. The only thing I love more than bitches is more money. My favorite non-competitive item, if not my favorite item of all time.
All right, time to drown these two little gals real quick.
Jesus Christ, Joe. You go from one extreme to another. You go from preying inappropriately on little girls to wanting to drown them in the nearby lake. That is some messed up shit.
I meant drown them in my cum. It's Daddy Swallow. Inhale my dysfunction erect missile, Papa.
Ex-motherfucking excuse me, Joe. I'm going to regret asking, but what the skippity fuck did you just say?
Sorry, guys. Let me tone it down for you this time. Oh, it's Daddy Swallow. Inhale my dysfunction erect missile, Papa. Oh.
Right, Barack, I think it's about time we deafen Joe in the call. My virgin ears cannot deal with this putrid language he is outputting.
True, Donnie, let's just monitor his gameplay. Actually, BRB just going to puke after what he said.
Oh, nice. An evolution stone. Hello, are you boring fucks done yet? Fine, screw you two. I'm going to get my Route 116 encounter solo then. Ooh, it's a sussy boy.
Hey, Joe, I'm back. I don't know if Donnie is deafened or not, but I was actually straight up puking for the last 5 minutes straight. Thanks for that, by the way. Anyway, Ditto with its 288 base stat total is quite pitiful, but we might get some use out of it.
Hey, boys. Just back from McDonald's. Had to wash down that disgusting taste in my mouth. Thanks for that, by the way. Also, Ditto does not have Imposter yet, Joe, and it likely won't have Transform either.
Joe with the instant smog poison play. Smart move, Joe. This capture's in the bag.
Thanks, Barack. I was literally trying not to kill it, but thanks for the support. Donnie, did you get us anything?
Yeah, actually. I got a large Mac fuck you for yourself, Joe. And for Barack a medium Mac suck on D's. No salt, though.
Damn. I'd love a salty Mac suck on D's right about now.
I'm going to nickname this ditto after what the boys used to call me back in high school. Captain Splurge.
Okay, nobody wants to know why you were called that, Joe. Drop it.
It's fast with laughable attack. Its special attack is all we need, though. Going to be the definition of a glass cannon, but honestly, it might not be the worst right now. Joe, remember, poison can kill.
Oh yeah, you're right, Barack. I can't let our newest team member die so quickly. Not on my watch. Mainly because it's Gucci, and I don't want to give it up. But anyway, let me get rid of this nasty status.
Joe, you fucking dumbass. You used a raspberry. Splurge is going to die. Stop fucking around and use a goddamn pitcherberry, please. Oh, fuck!
Oh, mothers. Oh, fucks. Oh, mothers. Oh, fucks.
Double edge kills, Joe, don't forget.
Barack, you toasty ass wipe. How can you be so calm?
Well, I mean, it was either one shot with double edge or use runaway to run away. Why should I be worried? Would you be that incompetent to select vital throw?
Donnie, I'm so freaking sorry. This robot Obama is creeping me out. I promise I'll never make that poison mistake again.
It's all good, Joe. Just head to the center and save this bitch.
Phew, that's it for me, boys. I'll see you both next time.
I'll see you both next time. Overall, good shit. I'm proud of the work you put in today, and watching you torment Donnie had me dying of laughter inside.
Screw you, Barack. I'm finna head back to the drive-thru for seconds, perhaps thirds. All I have to say is, make sure to subscribe to the goddamn channel, man.
That's it for today, folks. As Donnie said, hit that subscribe button, like, share, all that good stuff. Next time, we will take on the gym and proceed with the story. Until then, see you all later.
What's up, you sons of guns? Welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. Since the last episode, our team has been trained up to level 12, and now it's the Don Meister's turn to cook in some battles.
Before things start getting weird, as they tend to in these videos, on behalf of all of us here in the call and the channel of Game Producer 6, I want to thank you all for the support and feedback that the first 2 episodes received. I think I speak for all 3 of us when I say we are very grateful for your positivity and can assure you this series will continue until the very end.
Presuming Donald doesn't bomb the run here like Afghanistan.
Say what you want, Gandalf, but you aren't going to even faze me this time. Now that the Big D is in control, you 2 bozos can sit back and enjoy the show.
Big D is not catching on. Get your gumshoes, trap pinch fusion looking ass out of here.
Huh. Surprisingly, not a bad start from you 2. Anyway, Small D, I'm excited to see what your game plan is going to be now that the controller is in your hands. Can I ask what your approach to battles is going to be?
Why, it's simple, Barack. Either I already know the best move to use against the opponent considering their type weaknesses, or I click the strongest move. It's child's play, really.
That's a fair way to do it, Donald, but would it hurt to put a bit of thought into your moves? Using the strongest move isn't always the best option. If you spam double edge with Torkoal, for example, he would knock himself out in no time flat.
Listen, Barack, you infernate piece of shit, you can criticize my game plan when it starts to fail. Spoiler, I don't think that's going to be happening.
Barack is right, Donald. Sometimes taking it slow really helps out.
You would know all about taking it slow, Sleepy Joe. Your Reggie gig as looking ass was painful to watch last time. After this episode, Big D is going to be the fan favorite, believe me.
Oh my God, will you shut the fuck up? Big D isn't catching on. Fucking stop it.
Jesus, Joe, it's going to be all right. Holy Christ, baby, what was that about?
Yeah, Joe, uncalled for, I must say. I expect an apology from you.
I'm only sorry for myself that I have to put up with your goofy ass regularly. Barack is at least chill, you're just a whiny asshole. Oh my God, it's Kakuna.
Kakuna Matata, you demented fuck. If that's how you really feel about me, get your crusty mitts out and let's settle this like crab brawlers.
Donald, stop it right now. We know if Joe didn't appreciate your company, he wouldn't be here right now. Isn't that right, Joe?
Sigh. You're right, Barack, as always. In fact, Donald, or Big D, should I say, I have something to tell you. I've felt this way for a very long time now, and it's about time I told you the truth.
Oh, for the love of skitty fuck, what have I done?
Go on, Joe. We are listening to your sus shit as usual. I don't even care anymore.
Well, to be honest with you, Donald, there's something I really badly need to tell you.
Uh-huh, go for it, you creeper.
Okay, Donald, I love
Go on, what do you love, Joe? You sick son of a...
America, and I'm the president, bitch. What you gonna do, motherfucker? Kiss my sweet old ass and balls?
Oh, fuck you, Father Time. You gonna be sucking Big D's Big D in a hot minute, no homo.
Imbeciles, shut up. It's our Rust Turf Tunnel encounter.
Oh, shit. I fuck with Fear Row heavy, actually. This might not be bad.
Tell me I'm not the only one who cried when Ash left his fear row behind in the anime. That shit had me weeping.
It was Pidgey, you clown. Now a Pokemon like this deserves to live in luxury just like myself.
Beep, wrong choice, Donald. A regular Pokeball would have secured the catch.
Damn you, Barack. Okay, I won't be bested again. Just to make sure this flying KFC is mine, I'm gonna use the Ultra Ball this time around.
Beep, wrong choice again, Donald. A regular Pokeball would have sufficed again. Massive L for small d.
Oh, wait, Barack kind of spitting. You just gonna sit there and take it, Donald?
Like hell I will. Since you're sucking off the Pokeball so much, let me prove you wrong.
Ooh, unfortunate Donnie. This time the Premier Ball would have worked.
Who is sucking off whose Pokeballs? I'm interested.
It's all right, Donnie. This time the Pokeball will work. I would bet my life, money, and massive schlong on it.
Well, I'm coming for that schlong, Obama.
And I'm the sus one. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that anymore.
Screw you two, but you know what? At least I caught it and it didn't explode or some horse shit. Besides, I have the perfect name.
Let me guess, KFC? Also, I didn't want to say it earlier, but how dare you betray your McDonald's pack, Donnie? I thought you were Big Mac for life.
Ha 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 ha. Sorry, Obama, were you talking to me or the Fear Row? And I'm Big Mac for life. But sometimes that boneless chicken goes hard after sunset, facts.
That's cap and everybody knows it.
Speed and special attack aren't too shabby. It's even got fire spin for chip and T-bolt for coverage. Color me impressed, Donnie.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, sorry, you fucksicle. Were you talking to me or the Fear Row?
Okay, you dyslexic prick, I have to ask, why the fuck did you spell it so stupid? Your attention-seeking tangerine ass is so desperate, I swear to Christ. Jump off a bridge and try not cause an earthquake, you worthless scum.
At least I'm not a sussy baka like your perverted ass, Sleepy Joe. I'll be impressed if you can make it through this episode without being sus.
I'll be impressed if you don't kill anything on our team in the next 10 minutes.
Boys, quiet down. Donald has a big fight ahead of him, so Joe, I ask you stop riling him up.
What the fuck? I was not rizzing him up, Barack.
That's not what I said, Joe.
It's all right. He's about 70 years too old for me anyway.
Okay, now I'm ready to go. Let me just put your wife in front and we can start having a good time.
Giggity, but leave Michelle out of this. Remember, Donald the gyms are type themed, so the first few trainers are crucial for you to gain an advantage.
Of course, Barack, I'm hoping for psychic or even ghost, as your wife could plow through like a bulldozer.
Giggity, but leave Jill out of this.
Normal is a pretty fitting first gym type. We don't have a ghost that can abuse the immunity, but we do have Vital Throw on Snoop to deal some heavy damage. This is your game to lose Donnie, so make Joe and I proud.
Damn, I wish I was asleep with that Whismer.
Here we fucking go. Joe, for God's sake, why do you say these things?
Wait, I meant to be asleep. Like that Whismer.
Oh, we thought you meant you wanted to have sex with that Whismer.
Well, don't get me wrong. Given the opportunity, I would smash Whismer's cute little butthole until it was as wide as the gender wage gap.
Holy fuck! Joe, really right now?
Joe, it's one thing to pound a Whismer, but to say that directly after, you disgust me.
All right, boys, calm the heck down. A man can joke from time to time. Plus, I prefer loud dread and explode anyway. Imagine how loud the sound of their orgasm would be.
You know what, Joe? For some sickening fucking reasoning, I can actually see eye to eye with you on this one.
I always thought I was the most normal one here, but this straight up confirms it.
Anyway, guys, I think I'm ready for my comment question of the day.
Oh yeah? Good shit, Donnie. Let it rip.
My comment question of the day is this. If you could live anywhere in the Pokemon world across any of the regions, where would it be? Mine would be the resort area from Gen 4. I would pimp out my house and have the baddest bitches from all sorts of regions flying out to see me.
Good choice, Donald. Mine would be Sunny Shore City. It would be a nice and quiet town since only veteran trainers make it that far. I would love to take a stroll along the beaches and nearby routes with the kids. It would be really relaxing, you know?
The kimono girls live in Ekrutik City, right?
I should have fucking known.
Nah, I'm messing with you, Donald. I would actually pick Celadon or Veilstone so I could splash out at the casino with some bitches.
Joe, now you're speaking my goddamn language. Turns out you are actually likable when you are awake.
Bitches are overrated. There, I said it. Hoes are only there to shake and break your heart. Why even bother?
Hey, Barack, what's the best way to open a door, pushing or pulling?
That's easy, Donnie. Pulling, why?
Well, why don't you fucking pull some bitches then, huh? I swear, anyone who spouts that hose or evil bullshit doesn't have a clue what they're talking about. I'm not saying go marry one, but if you want to have more fun than a low-punny ex-Lucario fanfic writer, then ho's the way to go.
Donnie, as much as I love the hoes, Barack has a point. They do usually just shaky my achy breaky heart. Plus, true love always wins in the end. We all know this. Speaking of true love, my rocket nozzle is about to implode like a fountain of shook Mountain Dew. Roxy!
Joe, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to focus here.
Wow, you're really locked in Donald, spamming the same overpowered move you've been using for the past 10 minutes. I know it's optimal, and you know I appreciate that the most here, let's be real. I'm the GOAT, you're all F tier at best. But just kill those sons of biscuits outright.
This rat is getting face fucked. I hope he's into freaky shit.
Wait, why do you hope he's into freaky shit? Stay away from the rats, Donald. How many times do I have to tell you?
Oh, damn, the natural cure Doduo. That was slick play, I'll give that to her.
You know what I'd give to her?
Yeah, your penis, Joe, we get it.
Well, I was going to say phone number and hand in marriage. But I mean, if she gets down and begs for the doodly noodly straw, I have no choice. Boys, please understand that.
Oh, we understand very clearly, Joe. I have to say, Donald, even though you're way too over-leveled and have a busted-ass Pokemon that's carrying you this episode, you are making quick work of her team, shredding her with no paper.
Man, I want to just fucking annihilate every baby and stab it in the face 1,000,000 times now after that Igglybuff incident. I said it once and I'll say it again. China was onto something with the one-child policy because those bastards deserve to die.
Yeah, and you want to shove far-fetched leaky leak up your ass? Whatever, Joe, shut the F up. I'm cooking up the fattest dub I've made in my life.
Donnie, you're 4 times weak to flying. One wing attack and your wife is getting smoked.
Nah, let me lower his speed real quick so I can knock him off into next Christmas.
Holy cannoli. He's actually trying to throw, isn't he? Donnie, how can you go from abusing sleep, the best status in the game, especially for myself, to leaving yourself wide open to a one-hit kill? That shiz don't make no sense.
Have a bit of faith, boys. Let's be honest, I had this in the bag from the moment I started playing. Why? Because that's when we decided to use our trump card.
Damn, that was pretty badass, Donnie. Congratulations. You earned us our first gym badge.
I'm sorry, Roxy, we've got to go our separate ways now. It's not you, it's me. Well, specifically, it's my cock-blocking presidential buddies here who won't let us freak on the down low. I hope you can understand, baby.
That was pretty emotional, Joe. Creepy, but emotional. And fuck me with Applin sauce. Conversion 2. Guess we will be selling this as soon as possible.
Pretty much what I was thinking, Donald. Let's heal our mons and run that goon up real quick.
All right, Splurge is in front, so hopefully Spark or Bubble can just one-shot whatever this goon has in his party.
I'm expecting an easy win here, Donnie.
What the fuck?
It's only a Reggie. Will you both calm your tits? Don't overthink it, Donald.
Bubble.
Oh, say Viper sucker, he overthought it. Well, now you better pray for a low roll or Splurge is dead.
And there's the freaking blizzard. GG.
Splurge, you better live this, you pussy.
Wow, God likes you today, I guess, Donald. What's your next move?
Snoop, smoke this blocky, focky, cocky ice bitch right now.
What a play. This goon has your number, Donald.
All right, funk this noise. I know my accuracy has been lowered, but this 360 double edge from across the map is going to wreak more havoc than ISIS.
Fair play, Donnie. You took care of that swiftly.
Team Aqua ain't messing around. They've got goons like this running around with legendaries. I'm kind of shitting my pants a little. Okay, maybe I already did.
Fuck me, that was way more stressful than it had to be. I'm gonna make it to Dew Ford to get an encounter or two before signing off.
Great plan, Donnie.
Do you think Devon Corporation is the Pokemon world's equivalent of Apple?
I'm not too sure about that, Joe. Wouldn't they be the Rotom phones? Wouldn't Clemont be Steve Jobs?
A bit of a reach there, Barack. Ah ha 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 ha! Look, Joe, it's you sack of shit. President of Devon and Pokemon Sleep.
When would I ever wear a hat like that?
I think it's more so the gray hair, Joe. And Pokemon Sleep is going to be a banger when it drops. I cannot wait.
Same here, Barack.
All right, boys, time to set sail. Anyone want to start with their pirate song?
I guess I'll go first if you two don't mind. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. Take a good hard look at the motherfucking boat, yeah.
Daylight come, and we want to go home.
All right, guys. 1, 2, 3.
So come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
Barack, what the absolute fuck? How did you manage to sneak a whole-ass orchestra into your room without us noticing?
Barack, that was Flames. You should pitch that cover for the One Piece live action, and in return ask Netflix to cast you as Mr. One.
I prefer Monkey D. Obama.
All right, you raggy racist bastards. Can you just get on with your encounter already, Donald?
Fine, I'll catch 2 Pokemon and leave the other encounters for you, Monkey D. Obama.
Nothing wrong with another normal type. Keeps our weaknesses at a minimum.
Well, when our whole team gets swept by a Medicham, I'll let you give your 2 cents, then Obama.
Shut your crustle ass up right now, Josephine. I know a good mon when I see one. Right now, our only liability on the team is D. Zeef. And even at that, his evolution might completely turn things around. Having a mono team is fine in a run like this, as all we need is to be able to cover our weaknesses with our random moves. Trust me.
It's too early in the game to say we are getting bad RNG, Joe. Quiet down and let the big boys cook.
I hate it when you two gangbang me like this.
On my mama, never say that shit again, or I will beat you like a paralyzed spoink.
Hey, you actually caught it, Donald.
Oh yeah, can you name me all of my failed encounters, Joe? Go ahead. Oh wait, you can't. Big D is on top and he's ready to shaft blast your asses into outer space.
Big D is on top? Yeah, that's bullshit.
Aha, good one, Joe. How did you know I was going to name this piece of bull-wonky bullshit? Seriously, without its fairy typing, Grand Bull is so lame.
Oh look, here he goes with his fucked up naming conventions again. You can't just try and be normal for 2 seconds, can you, Donald?
I swear to Satan, whatever I hook right now better be worth it. Give me another normal type, I swear. Ass munchers on a stick.
To be fair, Donald, she's only a mere 8 levels away from evolving. Remember, evolutions are randomized, so we could get a legendary out of this.
Isn't it kind of fucked up how Zigzagoon can only move in zigzags? Like, what if its family was killed right in front of it? That tormented little shit would have to move 90 degrees to try and kill the murderer.
But isn't the bishop your favorite chess piece, Joe? It's literally that as a Pokemon?
Nah, the bishop is my favorite piece because I value its morals, its dedication to our Lord, serving church services to give hope to the people, and bringing little boys around the back of the church for a private playtime session.
All right, I'm going to call this adorable little guy Ziggers. Any objections?
Pretty cool name, Donald.
Ex-motherfucking, excuse me, you clockwork cock gobbler? What did you just say?
It was nice knowing you, Donnie.
Oh, God. Ziggy. I said Ziggy.
Physical bulk and hit points are pretty good. Looks like we have a reliable physical wall on our hands. Moveset is pretty good too, and he's rocking mixed attack stats. Shell armor. Instant dub. His stats don't really matter, and Christ, look at that move list. Fantastic mon.
It pains me to say it, but that was a pretty great showing, Donald.
I also have to admit that was a pretty decent showing, Donald. You and Joe are actually pretty good. I underestimated you two.
Thanks, fellas. When you light the fuse, you get fireworks. What can I say? Anyways, boyos, I'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later, guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to subscribe and like the video. Next time, we will be challenging the Dew Ford City gym leader, as well as making our way to Slateport City. Until next time, see you guys.
Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Last time we obtained our first gym badge thanks to Donald, and today we are getting right back into it by heading north for 2 encounters. I will also be facing Brawly before we sign off today.
How do you think that fight is going to go, Barack? Can you use that future sight shiz of yours to predict the outcome?
I'd be interested to know too, actually.
Give me a second. Let me open my third eye and tell you what I see. I see electricity. I see darkness. And I see blood.
Oh God, you're gonna lose something, aren't you, Obama? And here I thought you were the best one in the call. I guess I was mistaken.
Wait, I see something else, Donald. Oh, shit.
What is it, Barack?
Well, according to my calculations and predictions, you're a bitch.
You don't need three eyes to see that, Barack.
Very funny, you idiots. Is no one going to comment on how Donnie knows Blastburn now? Isn't that kind of a big deal?
Isn't your weight a big deal?
Say, Barack, can't you just manipulate our encounters to be really good Pokemon?
Unfortunately, I haven't mastered that cursed technique, Donald. Since randomizing is a modification of a Pokemon game, I haven't quite been able to crack the code on how it works quite yet.
Wartortle, what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
What the frick? That was strange.
You don't know Edwin Starr, Joe. His stuff came out around your time.
Oh, did he collab with Bach? I love his symphonies. Fisting Your Mom in E major is my favorite.
Can't say I've heard of that one, Joe, so I'm going to move swiftly along. I need to just throw a Pokeball, then Rock Tomb, and the following capture will be successful.
Joe, did those spies come back from Obama's house yet? Did they figure out how he does this wacky shit?
Funny story, we couldn't find his address in any documents we went through. As we speak, there's 1,000 spies searching 5 miles around all the most famous cotton farms in America.
Why not just ask the local crack addicts where they get their bricks?
Hey, shithead 1 and 2, how about you shut up for 5 seconds? Plus, I only deal with Molly nowadays. Shit gets you higher than a drift loon holding an air balloon.
Or higher than Eternatus pussy. Eternatus, if you will.
How do you legally kill an elderly person?
Pushing them down some stairs should do the trick.
Hey, Barack, why don't you name it Wart after the best final boss in any Mario game, Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2?
That's a dumb name. Why don't you call it something fun and adorable like Squirty?
How in God's name is that adorable, Joe? I'm just going to call it Squad, after the Squirtle Squad in the anime. Those guys were badass.
The Squirtle Squad was cool, but I preferred Misty's tight ass.
I'm actually starting to not get disgusted by your statements, Joe. You know that?
Wow, Donald, she's 10, you sick fuck. How could you?
I have to agree with Joe. You aren't disgusted by Misty's tight ass, Donald? Were you choking the chicken to season 1 of the anime again?
Stop it, you sickos. Enough of this gang banging.
Say that again, I will punch your lights out faster than a Rapidash.
I can't wait to see what our next encounter is, boys.
No, Joe, please. Don't you do this.
Joe,
Not today.
stay
Not
strong.
today.
Keep
Please,
it inside.
please.
The kids are watching.
Fuck! Really stubbed my fucking fuck toe on the fucking corner, fuck. Anyways, what was our encounter? Oh, it's Gardevoir.
What do you mean it's Gardevoir? Are you not going to use submission on your Onyx right now?
Do you want me to?
Jesus, Joe, nobody wants to see that. It's just that Donnie and I really thought you were going to use Explosion on your Steelix right now.
Again, it sounds like you want me to. I mean, I'll do it, but only because you two are forcing me to.
No one is forcing you to release your Akins right now, Joe. But it's Gardevoir. Hello? Are you not infatuated?
You both can see that it's a girl, right?
Oh, yeah, now I get it.
I see. Why
that
didn't we
makes a
think
lot
of that
sense,
before?
actually.
Of course.
Yep.
Now, Gal 8, on the other hand, could slice and dice me up any day. I would let it clean my insides out from my back door with its sharp tonfas. It could bullet punch my sack and Pokeballs any day of the week, Friday not included.
Not only was that disturbing, but I have to ask, why is Friday not included?
Because that's when I'm choking my chicken to Misty's tight ass in season 1 of the anime.
The fuck? Joe, you just said you were disgusted with me over that.
Doesn't mean I disagree, Donnie.
Wait, Joe, so that was you rewatching episode 7 of the Pokemon anime on our shared Netflix account? Seriously, every time I load it up, I forget what episode I was on because your corny ass was rewinding back to an earlier episode.
Who cares, Barack? It's only season 1. The most mid-season of all time, and that's pure facts. Diamond and Pearl were peak. Dawn Solo's your fave. Facts.
Oh, ho, ho, you did not just say that. You know season 1 is my favorite Donald. That's it. I hope you didn't like bullshit because he's about to die in a hot second.
Barack, what in Torterra cock are you doing?
Holy kunky, funky dunk. Barack, I'm sorry that I'm sorry. Don't let anyone die, please.
Listen to me, you bidoof-looking dickwad. You will never, ever diss the first season of the Pokemon anime ever again. It is literally God-tier fiction, and no one can say otherwise. When I was in the White House, I would watch every single episode every morning before starting my presidential day. It was my one true motivation. The character writing is impeccable, the pacing is beautiful, and the humor is timeless. And that opening, like seriously, who doesn't want to be the very best like no one ever was? That's why I do these challenges, to prove to the people, to anybody, that I am a somebody.
I prefer that other opening. How does it go? Walking down this endless highway.
Nothing but my friends beside me. Holy shit, Unbeatable is a total slapperoo. I forgot, thanks Joe, you pile of balls.
And Joe, you senile ass wipe, you can just go ahead and shut the piss up for a hot cocoa minute, you pedophilic hypno-looking ass. Gen 3's anime was pure fan service and not in a clever way at all.
No, Barack, I won't stand for this slander. So let me get this straight. Are you saying you didn't pop off when Charizard's seismic tossed Articuno in the Battle Frontier? Is that what you're really saying right now?
I couldn't give a single fuck about that moment.
Cap, 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 cap. Someone lock this panseer-looking ass up for telling the biggest lie in the history of mankind. You nostalgia glasses twat box, shut the hell up about Gen 1. It's trash, get over it, and that's coming from a guy who lined up outside GameStop back in '96 to buy Pokemon Blue.
Holy, what the... Joe is on demon time right now.
You know I had to lay the smack down, yet that shiz was raw.
Nice we caught the waifu. What are you going to nickname it, Barack?
Well, let me just say you are both mega evolved assholes. Just because Gen 1 is my baby and you two don't see eye to eye with me on that, doesn't mean you have to go and roast the ever-living Tepig out of me. To keep you two from bitching at me, I'm going to call this Mon Peak, since you both probably think she's God-tier design, you jackasses.
Funny enough, I don't even like Gardevoir's design that much. Cool in battle, but aesthetically it's like a 6 out of 10. She's all right.
Same here, Donnie. As I very clearly said, I would prefer Gal Aid to sledgehammer my Gigantamax balls into the afterlife, if anything.
Unfortunately for us, you made that very clear, Joey. Thanks for that, you Togepi-touching mother trucker. While it's fresh in my mind, I actually have my comment question of the day, guys. The question is, what is the best Pokemon spin-off game?
Oh my God, Mystery Dungeon. And it's not even close. Its randomly generated gameplay is super simple to pick up and surprisingly deep once you get into it. You want to talk about peak? And that's literally how anyone would describe Mystery Dungeon story. Explorers of Sky is not only one of the best Pokemon games, but one of the greatest video games ever created. God treated us nicely when he bestowed that gift to us humans back in the DS days.
Not a bad choice, Joe, but I have to go with Pokken Tournament. Not only was I top 3 player in the world at one point, but I was even meant to be in top 8 of EVO back in 2016. I decided to drop out last minute to focus on my upcoming presidential campaign. But there is still a part of me that wonders what damage my Weavile could have done.
Damn, I wouldn't give up an EVO top 8 for presidency, Donnie, you madman. My answer would have to be Pokemon Shuffle. Candy Crush used to be my go-to-shitter game and would hook me for hours, don't get me wrong, but Pokemon Shuffle is so addicting that I start playing while taking a shit. And by the time I'm finished my play session, I have to shit again, therefore causing me to play another 7 hours of Shuffle. It's a vicious, never-ending shit cycle. I'm talking weeks on weeks here, boys. I don't even remember what the kids look like. Do I have kids?
Okay, Obama, we've heard enough. You need to sharpen up. Joe and I need to see your full power on display for this gym. Show us what you got.
You think talking about my shuffle addiction will affect my mindset? Don't make me laugh, Donald. I still won't even need 1% of my power to solo this gym.
Oh, I'm so excited. What type is it going to be?
Oh, Mama Senorita, it's poison type. Everybody start freaking out. What if I happen to run into a Dustox? Or Nidoran? Or cum spelled forwards?
Don't you mean muck spelled backwards? How the heck do you spell a word forwards, Barack?
Not gonna lie, boys, Luster Purge Ziggy no diffs this gym up to the leader. Guess we will be stepping ever so slightly closer to our first evolution of the run. Oh, by the way, Joe, before I forget to bring it up, next time that you're playing, you'll be able to use the old rod north of Rustboro and Petalburg City to get us 2 encounters. I thought it would only be fair to leave those for you, since Donald and I got some encounters already.
Oh, sick, that's very kind of you two guys. Thank you. But why do I need to whip out my crafty cock to do such a thing?
He meant the old rod item, Joe, not your wee-wee.
Oh, good. Glad we straightened that out. Unlike my cock. That stick is bendier than Pharaoh Mosah on a Saturday night. Preferably in my bed, but not necessarily.
You sick sack of shit, Joe.
Shut up, fat ass. You look like Meowscarada's gooch. And don't lie to me saying you don't know what that looks like. You've been on Twitter since Scarlet and Violet came out, so I don't want to hear a goddamn word.
I prefer Skeledirge Gooch, so excuse yourself, Dick Squeeze.
Okay, here's my plan, you bumbling idiots. I'm going to fight one more trainer just to gain a little more experience, then I'm going to go for Brawly's throat. How does that sound?
Well, going for his throat is a little sus, Obama, I can't lie. But aside from that, I'm excited to see how you play. Joe and I are very excited to see you feel the pressure a little bit and potentially lose a mon to some whack-ass crit.
Sadly, he's right, Barack. We want to see you freak a little in this playthrough. Pause, just so we don't feel totally separated from a man with your skill and knowledge.
You're first, Donald.
What?
What?
Okay, Joe, sign me the fuck off this Barack pack. He's gonna summon Lucifer himself to torch our asses to the Shadow Realm. I'm not ready to die yet.
Wait, Donald, think of his prophecies. Electricity, darkness, and blood. Maybe they're all in our favor. Maybe we paralyze his mons. This gym is naturally dark in blood because his Pokemon die.
Nope. The electricity is the fucking Spider-Man on the screen right now using thunder. Oh, we are boned like a Marowak.
I'm just going to continue playing optimally, you shit sniffers. You can piss and moan all you like. I'm not as dog water as you make me out to be for some stupid reason.
I don't even think we can fucking paralyze anything with our mons without Splurge. I'm waiting for that arachnid bastard to electrocute Ziggy into the next dimension. I've actually come around to her now. I love Ziggy.
Please don't jinx it, Donald. Oh, fuck my mom with a cowboy hat on? What the puke nuts is this?
How did you find out about the cowboy hat? Did Joe Mama tell you our secrets again?
Okay, Barack. We need to be calm the hell down. Please tell me your next move is super safe and not going to cause any more adrenaline to course through our veins.
Ha 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 ha. This one is for you, Donnie.
Hey, you what the fuck?
Fuck. Oh, shit, piss, fuck, fuckity.
Jesus Christ, Barack. What the living fuck are you doing?
It's called I Am the Greatest President There Ever Was. Of course, you donut scoffers wouldn't know jack shit about that.
I would love a shuriken to fly through my window and blind me right now. I can't take this.
And how on God's green Jupiter did you know Donnie would outspeed their Barack?
Not gonna lie, I didn't know Donald, you Hariyama built fuck. I'm telling Giratina your location, you worthless coward. Have a bit of freaking faith in my god tier ass. In fact, I might just fuck around and go for blast burn right now in the rain and see if Donnie is lucky to survive another round.
My meow stick pussy wouldn't be able to handle that, Obama. Please no.
Then shut the goddamn door and let me settle this. They call me Alakazam the way my IQ exceeds 5,000, you idiotic slow bros.
Barack, I'm sorry. I'll do whatever you want me to if you get through this battle with everything alive. I'll give you $1 billion. I'll be your best buddy. I'll suck your middle toes. I'll skydive from the top of Trump Tower.
Are you trying to cause a 10 out of 10 earthquake, you Dynamax plump? Also sucking middle toes? Please. Everyone knows the little toes is where it's at. Nice and crispy.
I'll need at least 40 crispy Mackie D's after this episode, holy bazongas.
I had a feeling the next move was going to be Needle Arm, and honestly, I'll take it. Our special attack is 49 right now versus our 23 physical attack. Having a great grass attack pack, a nice meaty punch, will be great for our team going forward.
Speaking of, look, it's come spelled forwards, tread lightly, Barack.
Oh, thanks for that warning, Joe. I will now proceed to style on your asses harder than a cinder ace in a football league. First, I'm going to put this not safe for work thing asleep, then knock off its twisted spoon. Its boosted confusion might prove to be a problem if I don't weaken it a little bit.
Aha! Get paralyzed, Obama, you spoon-levitating chump.
Oh, it won't be the last time I get paralyzed, Donald. Next, it will be bullshit. Then it'll be me when your mama licks me tonight.
Jesus Christ, I can't keep up anymore. Donnie, you are getting toasted by the fire type Barack. Your bitch ass must be grass or ice, the way he keep hitting super effective. Also, are you cheering against or for him? Make your goddamn mind up, you conkeldurr-looking ass.
Okay, keep your eyes peeled, especially if your name is Dick Donald Trump Ketchum. Man has more names than his shitty net worth. Watch as I style on this goober. I'm going to intentionally use Thunder Punch despite it being weaker than Shadow Ball, letting myself get paralyzed. I will then proceed to break through paralysis 5 times in a row while living on about 4 hit points, I'm going to say.
I might as well start spreading my cheeks, no homo. If things pan out the way you describe them, you might as well just bend me over, pause, and fuck me to Timbuktu and back, no homo. I will then proceed to gobble pause my words, assuming you don't throw your schlong down my esophagus. I swear if these prophecies come true, I will let any Pokemon tear my glory hole until it is 120 centimeters long. Super no homo.
Donald, you can't just say the gayest shit ever and follow it up with no homo. That doesn't make it right. You're still sus af. That's like going to an elementary school and killing 5 kids, but saying no murder afterwards. Does that mean you didn't really murder them?
Maybe the murderer was the friends we killed along the way. Life is too short, Joe. When you have absolute fiends like Barack running around, it makes you appreciate that you can't hold anything back in life. I just gotta say what I want to say, because tomorrow this Nuzlocke run could be over, and I won't be able to say anything anymore. You feel what I'm saying, homie?
Wow, this is what my life has come to. A cheese puff giving me life advice.
There's the 5th turn in a row with no stun and Shadow Ball to kill the Shadowy Ball. Looks like things went just as expected. Get ready, Donnie. My rusty toes are ready.
What the barnacles am I dealing with? You know it's bad when I am the normal one within the episode.
All right, Broly, I came here for the throat and I just got my dub, so do your thing, throat goat. No homo, though.
Finally, something Barack agrees with me on.
Not gonna lie, Trump, you make the sus shit look easy. I find it really difficult to spout such vivid imagery, yet you do it with such finesse.
All right, let's settle on a deal. I will train you in the ways of the sacred homo arts if you teach me your secrets and strategies used in battle. How does that sound?
Sounds good, buddy. Defenses and HP are amazing. Moveset is good too, but all we need is recover and toxic, and we can solo just about anyone. Meh, this thing will be good for an evolution, that's about it. At least it's got Blizzard.
Did you two just make a homo pact? Is that what happened?
Don't dwell on the details, Joe. Just remember I absolutely owned this game today and just opened us up to a ton of new encounters. Donnie, any final notes?
Why, yes, Barack. As my father used to say, next time I see you guys, don't get caught with your balls wrapped in a barbed wire.
No homo.
His father used to say that? Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to join the Discord in the link below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Next time it's my turn to run through Slateport and hopefully catch us some new pocket monsters. Until then, see you guys later. Good morning, chums. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Today we will be cruising through Slateport City and attempting to catch quite a few monsters.
Quite a normal start from you this morning, Joe. You feeling okay? Usually you're spouting wacky shiz the minute the video begins to play.
Hey, yo, Barack, what's your limp dick doing on this random-ass beach?
And there it is. Good morning to you too, Joe. By the way, my black flute wouldn't fit in your bag. Straight up.
Grabbing your first encounter, Joe? Hopefully it's something nice and easy.
Ruff!
What the living fuck?
Damn, Joe, I didn't know you had that dog in you. You struck me more of a Scooby-Doo type of guy, you feel what I'm saying?
Okay, real talk. How the hell am I supposed to capture this thing? And can someone have 911 on speed dial in case I start having a stroke trying to bag this doggo?
Only pussies have heart attacks in these moments, Joe. Stand your ground. You got this, you handsome devil, you.
It's a fucking legendary Barack. Some people can't even catch these guys with infinite Pokeballs and resets. And here you are trying to ask for a miracle?
If you're looking for your miracle, I got the seed, Donnie.
Oh, is that so? Sorry to hear you have to go back to work, Obama. The episode only started. Tell Farmer Wilkins I said hi.
You racist jamboree. And I'll have you know it's my day off today. My potato plant harvests were impeccable yesterday.
You should start growing carrots on your farm, Barack, and call it the Donald Field. I bet the insects and other animals will, coincidentally, overload the field in tasty manure within a week.
Why don't you go to a nursing home and call it the Joe Fuck Fest, huh?
Oh God, your wife might be in trouble, guys.
Michelle is a strong, independent woman, I'll have you know. She is far from in trouble.
Here's a question for you, Barack. Can she handle a fire fist?
A what now?
He means fire punch, Barack, and that answer is clearly no. Get your wife out of there, Joe.
Let me clarify for the people. I did mean getting fisted anally by a hand that's on fire. Yeah. Try watch One Piece after that. Anyway, Snoop is clearly my best option here to resist the fire fist attack. Plus, I'm sure he'd be so high he wouldn't even feel it pierce his backside.
Not gonna lie, Joe. I'm actually impressed with your gameplay right now. Sure, you lit your wife on fire a few times, but what great husband hasn't in their lifetime? These small sacrifices have to be made to catch a rare digital pocket monster. Am I right?
Thanks, Donnie. I supremely appreciate the support. I feel like I can do anything when you and Barack have got my back.
Wait for it. Any second now.
Wait a minute, Joe. How many Pokeballs did you buy before catching this thing?
Does that really matter right now, Donnie? We were having a touching moment.
And here it comes.
Joe, I genuinely forget how many we had left. So how many did you buy before starting this episode?
Well, you know, I bought a decent amount, let's say.
You fucking worthless hyena. You shit brick. You ball fiddler. You licky fucker. You dreamball gobbler. You fuck.
Donald, I'm a forgetful guy. What can I say? Please forgive me.
Come on, just forgive him, Donnie. We are all friends here. Everything will be okay.
Only thing I'm giving you is my fire fist. You absolutely stupid, insane, ugly, short, greasy ass.
You were saying, Doland?
I was saying maybe shut the hell up before I use takedown on your annoying Mr. Rhyme-looking ass.
I knew you had it in you, Joe. Literally out of the 1,000s of possibilities I foresaw, your actions were the only way you could have caught this thing. I will always remember this moment.
Haha, funny dog, go bark, bark.
Immunity to poison, and look at the HP and speed. If we keep this thing alive into mid-game, he should be an absolute beast. Well done, Joe. We owe you one for this legendary capture.
I'm also going to grab Cut while we are here, since Donald is a flipping imbecile forgetting it last time he played.
What a waste of a move slot and a waste of time. You won't find any decent items or get any kills with that whack-ass trash heap of a move, Sleepy Joe.
Oh yeah? Watch this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh, hell no. You can't do this to me, Joey McBlowy.
Oh well, I think I just did. Finally, Donnie will be useful for something. Our new HM slave. Next will be Rock Smash, then Strength, then Fly. Perfect. Wait, why can't I cut down this tree?
It's not those trees, Joe. It's the smaller bushes. The ones that look like a wig on a stand.
Jesus Christ, this is the guy who caught a legendary Pokemon? A Pokemon that was featured in the third movie, no less?
Banger movie. Charizard absolutely went crazy in the final fight.
What are you talking about, Joe? He got his ass whooped. He was taking lucky pot shots at Entei, none of which even made him flinch. Then after like 3 or 4 fire blasts, Lizardon was literally about to get stomped out. He was 3 seconds away from getting his skull blown off point blank range.
It was still a sick fight scene, Barack. Of course, Charizard stood no chance against an overgrown Flare Eon, but the choreography was still amazing for the time.
I agree with Donald on that. It's not always about winning or losing. Sometimes you want to see big hulking creatures have an absolute slobber knocker of a fight.
Still, Charizard didn't win that fight. That's the only point I was making. He's on fraud watch anyway, that overrated piece of sawsbuck shit.
Whoa, the Gen 1 stand doesn't like Charizard. What kind of psychological trick is this?
No tricks, just treats Donald. In the Indigo League, he was fine. I didn't mind him, but as the series and movies went on, he just became an asspull every time. Like being able to defeat Iris's Dragonite. Please don't make me laugh.
Oh, ho, 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 I'm laughing at this though, bitches. Lucky egg, let's go. I'm gonna shove it up my ass.
Cut the clowning, Joe. And keep that egg away from your ass. I ain't pulling it out this time.
What do you gay marsupials get up to when I'm not looking?
Nah, it's specifically your presence that arouses us, Barack. At least that's how I feel. Come here, fishy, fishy.
I'm not surprised the little swammy swimmers keep swimming away. You're creeping them out, Joe.
Weird. My call-outs usually work on kids.
Here we go. Here we flippy mac dippity go.
Dicks!
Ouchie, Mac, motherfucking ouchie. I really need to fix this desk. My fucking fuck toe keeps smashing into it for fuck's fuck. Anyways, another Gardevoir isn't that crazy. That's Dupe's claws, right?
How in heaven's sake do you keep stubbing your toe? More surprisingly, how are you not stroking your orthworm to the Gardevoirs we keep encountering?
Trust me, Barack, it's just a phase every man goes through. And woman, probably. Once you mature enough, though, all you can think about is Gallade close combating your extra-large anus. It's literally on my mind, 24/7.
I would rather, deep throat Gallade's arm with a side of dick cheese. No homo, though. How was that, Donald?
Oh, God, that was the best you had? Let's just say we have a lot of work to do, Barack.
Damn it. It just doesn't come so natural to me. I'll try be more sus next time, I promise.
Are you going to whip out another surprise performance today, Barack? That shit caught me so off guard the other day, I've got to say.
I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks, Donnie. But no, there will be no other performances on this boat journey. That band was a steep cost the other day. I almost didn't have enough money to buy a Chibi Vic teeny plush I saw online.
Oh, that sounds super cute. Can you show it to us, Barack?
Well, I can show you in person, Joe. Just go to your mama's house. I left it there last night after I railed her like a car coal.
Oh, shit! Sick burn!
Oh, yeah? Is that so? Well, I fucked your mom last night like a Doug trio.
What? I don't really get it, Joe. Did you have a threesome with someone and my mother?
Oh, wait, hold on. Last night I pounded your mother like a fennekin.
What? Joe, Fennekin learned scratch, not pound.
Nah, wait, I got it. Tonight I'm gonna solar beam your Galvantula until unknown starts skydropping a Z-move Salandit backwards.
All right, Obama, give me the news. How long does this pit-ove head have left until he permanently faints?
Well, supposedly he was meant to die like 25 years ago. The nurse joys say he keeps hanging onto his focus sash for dear life, literally.
Your mom is my focus sash and your dad is my waifu. Anyway, who is it this time?
Oh my God, it's Godzilla.
This would be quite the catch. Between this, the Entei, and the Heracross, we would have an unstoppable Generation 2 team.
All right, Donnie, time to switch you in as I don't give a shiznitch if you die or not.
Wait, Joe. Watch out for pursuit.
Do you know what randomized means, Donald?
Didn't I ask you the same thing in episode 1, Joe?
No, you asked me if I was single, and just to remind you, no, Winona still has my heart.
He's going to fucking pursuit your ass.
I'm telling you, he won't Don. Yo, what the fuck?
Holy Finian shit. That's what I'm talking about, Donnie. I knew you were cooking. You put my sage advice to good use and called out the goddamn pursuit. What a play.
That was just my Gen 4 ladder PTSD kicking in. My actual guess would have been he uses Spark or some mad crazy shit.
Yo, what the frickety fricky frick?
Joe is in DJ mode. That's how stunned he is at Donnie's play. Let's freaking go, Donald. You are whipping up a gourmet meal right now. Good shit.
I have to switch.
You moron. He's going to pursuit again. Don't kill Donnie. Don't kill me. I want to live. I want to live.
Oh, well, it was only Donnie.
The fuck do you mean it was only Donnie? You bastard. You should have thrown a Pokeball. You knew it had pursuit, you fucking asshole. Man, fuck you, sleepy cocksucker, Joe.
Oh, would you look at that? This Tyranitar is fast. That'll be good for us, more than a cheap-ass Fear Row ever would be.
I hope Donnie gets manifested into the real world. Kills your whole family, cucks your wife, gets her pregnant, aborts the baby, shoots Keanu Reeves, pimp smacks a hoe, pimp smacks a Joe, and then drops you from 10,000 feet in the air. Finally, I hope it blast burns your car.
Gasp! Leave my car out of this.
Who is out here cucking wives? That's no good.
Oh, look, it's Keanu. Your voice sounds like Poochiana shit. You good?
I am good, Mr. President. Thank you for asking. Now, who wants to shoot me? You want to see me do the Matrix trick again, don't you? Also, call this thing King Kong. He's my favorite monkey of all time.
Anything for you, Keanu-senpai?
Well, I don't know who would ever say they want to shoot you, Mr. Keanu.
Is this true, Bebop?
Not at all, Reeve Slice. To quote Donald Fudge Face, I want a cartoon bird to come to life and murder a sweet, innocent child, then unload a full magazine into John Wick's thickety-splickety skull. Something along the lines of that anyway.
Gosh darn. Donnie boy, don't make me go and tell Santa to put you on the naughty list again.
Mr. Keanu, I'm truly and deeply sorry. Forgive me.
Haha, of course, you little jester, you. All right, fellas, don't go throwing too many daisies at each other. Fun is only safe in small doses. Drink some lukewarm water when you get the chance, okay?
Man, I don't know what it is about that guy, but he's just so damn lovable.
I agree with you, Joe. It almost makes me not sad to see Donnie go. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is like the 87th time I've suffered heartbreak in my life, but this time it's a little bit easier thanks to Mr. Reeves. I owe him one.
Let's check out King Kong while we are at it.
Effect Spore is a pretty good ability for Gen 3 standards, and those stats are juicy. As we know, his moveset is pretty ballin' as well. Another brilliant catch, Joe. Well done.
I'm going to put her straight on to the team, seeing as we have a slot open.
Jesus Christ, Joe. Have a bit of sympathy for Donnie, would you? It's like you don't even care that we are down a Pokemon.
Okay, real talk, I do care, Donald. I just don't want to think about it too hard, as the negativity will affect my gameplay. It will have a knock-on effect and kill even more teammates, so let's just move on as quickly as possible.
Okay, you know what? You're right, Joe. Donnie was an invaluable ally, but at the end of the day, we lost one Pokemon to gain another. We went even in that exchange. And you know what? It might turn out better down the line.
LMAO, this man thinks he can compare a Fearow to a T-Tar? Get lost, you Guzzlord-looking fat ass. Hop on a go-goat and lose some pounds, Snorlax's twin brother. Ha!
That's too far even by my standards, Barack, WTF.
It's okay, Joe. I don't give a shit about what Barack says right now. All that matters is that you paid respects to Donnie. That means more than anything to me right now.
Anytime, Donald. I do miss Donnie a lot, but he would want us to raise our heads up right now and beat this son of a gumball game as soon as possible.
Thank you, Joe. You always know just what to say.
Donnie would also want you to hop on a treadmill using extreme speed, you munchlax butt muncher. Now shut the hell up about a Fearow. He's dead, murdered, absolutely slaughtered. So I don't want to hear about his weak ass anymore.
It's Charbok.
Who the hell is Charbok? Charmander's inbred brother?
That's his name. I don't know why they keep misspelling it in game, but he says Charbok in the anime. So it's Charbok. Charbok. Charbok.
I think you're starting to lose it, Joe.
Drizzle's a disgustingly good ability. Considering other abilities are random, it's very likely we will have other Pokemon with Swift Swim or Rain Dish. Hell, even if we got a Thunder TM to synergize with the weather, I would be happy enough.
Eruption ain't gonna do shit, so hopefully it will weaken it for an easy capture.
Joe with the great move choice. Although wait until you see what the Arbok is about to use.
Oh, plow my guts. No toxic orb. D-dance on Dancing Big D's D. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, you said it, Donnie. Slide Arbok's tail down my foot and wrap his mouth around my fist while having the sexy time?
I'm not going to lie to you, Barack. That was Mudsdale shit. Go Dookie. I honestly cannot tell if you were trying to be sus or having a stroke. Is everything okay? Those numbers overloading your brain again?
Just throw the fucking nest ball, Joseph Joestar.
Well, since Obama just spoiled that, we caught it. Call it Solid Us Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Those games are pure perfection. They make me cry every time.
No, call him Samuel to represent my people. Arbok looks like a guy who would be tired of these mother-freaking snakes on this mother-freaking plane.
But he is the snake on the plane, Barack. I'm calling him Snack so he can gobble me up later. Ugh, I feel like I've been in this line forever.
Oh my God. Obama, you deal with this.
Okay, Joe, listen to me very carefully. Get the fuck out of the line right now. This isn't your role-playing server where you pretend to line up behind kids at an ice cream truck or whatever the freaky fuck you do on VR chat. We have a game to play, you sloking dick, so move along before I let this gun blow in your face like an Urshifu.
Yeah, Joe, you drift loon prick. Do you think Obama and I have Dialga chilling in our house with infinite time to watch you do this creepy bullshit? Screw your head on like a Magnemite and start running like a score bunny, you white fuck.
What's that? My comment question of the day? Yeah, I'm ready with it.
What the crock-a-rock-cock was that selective hearing?
All right, boys, my comment question of the day is this. What is your favorite Pokemon movie of all time? Mine is definitely Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. Though the first ever movie with Mew is an all-time classic, this one just barely tops it. I'm pretty sure this is why Lucario has such a massive fan base, aside from the fact he's also in Smash. So much to love here, but my absolute favorite part is the Reggies and their sounds. Even to this day, they are still crafting memes about such wacky, destructive titans.
That is a pretty good movie, Joe. And I wish Regirock would uppercut my great balls someday. My fave has to be Hoopa and the Clash of Ages. So many overpowered legendaries here. Need I say any more? The lore and backstory to Hoopa was also so sad. I just wanted things to work out for the little guy. But anyway, the big badass fights and clashes were definitely the sickest part. The movie feels like a fantasy Ubers match at the Pokemon Company.
Very good choices all around, boys. Mine would have to be Pokemon the movie, I Choose You. Not even because it's a retelling of the first few plot points of the series, though to see Ash set off on his journey in such high quality definitely hit me in the feels. The pacing and fight scenes were a standout in this one. Plus, Marshadow is just such a cool Pokemon. I've never met anyone who doesn't like it. He's a sick little fighter.
Holy shit, we all actually agree our choices were good. But quickly, boys, can I ask, did any of the Gen 3 or Gen 4 movies miss? Rise of Darkrai is top 5 easy, the Deoxys movie was incredible, and the Manaphy Pokemon Ranger movie was top tier too.
Come to think of it, the Latias movie was phenomenal, and the RCS movie slaps too. Joe, you might be cooking.
Not only in movie taste, but Joe is cooking in these battles too. Donnie, Team Aqua is drowning in L's right now.
I'm about to make them wet their pants. They'll regret the day they ever tried to take down Ziggy.
Who is 4 levels away from evolving, by the way? Looks like we will get to see its evolution next episode.
I'm so excited, I hope it is something busted that will carry us to the Elite Four. Although that being said, has anyone noticed this run has been going a little too smooth?
You're right, Joe. We almost have 3 gym badges, yet we only just lost our first team member. Are we really that skilled at this game? Are we really going to solo this challenge with your wife, Ziggy and King Kong? I'm a little worried we are going to just plummet in kills out of nowhere.
Wait until next episode, fuckers.
Okay, what in the cleaver fuck was that?
Rock Ayo, you good, my guy?
Sorry, boys, disregard that outbreak. The demons just took over for a second, that's all.
Donald, what in the Totodile munch was that hunch? Is someone gonna die next episode?
Unfortunately, that's what it sounded like, Joe. And next episode, it's my turn, fuck. I'm shitting harder than a slawcoth right now. I'll not get my pussy pounded like a purloin.
Quiet down, boys, think nothing of it. Look, we get another encounter in the route up north, then let's call it a day. What do you say? You can relax with the fat Mackie D's to rest easy until the next play session, Donald.
Well, in honor of Donnie dying, I was actually thinking of getting some KFC boneless chicken if anyone wants to join me. Thoughts?
That's very thoughtful of you, Donald. I'll come with you if
Hell to the motherfucking no! Hey, Donald Cockslobber Ketchum, you betrayed the McDonald's pack for the last fucking time, you fake Rodom fan bitch. You're gonna kill everyone next episode. Dog is dead. Ziggy is dead. Your wife is dead. King Kong is dead. If you could kill God, you fucking would you wasteland shit stain? Get fucked by a claw, Witzer's meaty claw, jackass.
He's messing
God.
with you,
Oh,
Donald.
God.
Don't
Oh,
listen
God.
to him.
Oh, God.
He's just trying to
Oh,
get in
God.
your head.
Oh,
You've got this
God.
champ.
Oh, God.
No need to
Oh,
worry.
God. Oh,
You're the
God.
king. All right, let's end the video on a banger. Give us something meaty to work with here.
Meaty is an interesting word choice there, Joe.
It's Wuggy McSnuggy.
Wug Trio is from Gen 9, you traitor.
Oh, Miltank balls.
End on a banger, this fucker says. What the actual fuck are you doing, Joe? Just because the video is longer than 20 minutes doesn't mean you can fall asleep at the wheel, you fucking trubbish.
Side note, isn't it strange how Wiglet and Wug Trio aren't Paldean forms of Diglett and Dug Trio? They aren't even Paradox forms. It doesn't make any sense.
I always saw them kind of like Illumis and Volbeat Barak.
Psychic time.
Oh, Miltank ass crack. At least this Diggy Ziggy killer is asleep. I have every right to hunt down its family while he's asleep, but I'll be the hero and set aside that killing spree for now.
My hero, not killing or touching kids for once. You sure are the pinnacle of heroic bravery, Mr. President.
Man, I would love for a Dug Trio to get on a train and run me over. No homo, though. How was that, Donald?
No Barak that was literally wet booty clappers. Peep this. I would love a Dug Trio to run a train on me, then run me over with their 40-inch erect rubbed up cock sticks. Omega no homo.
Ah, I see. Let me try again. I would love nothing more than a Dug Trio to fuck my wife thrice. No homogenized milk, though.
How hard is it to say you want a triple threat sweat match between 3 greased up brown sticks coming out of the ground? The anal probation rotation would be a continuous ass blasting cycle. No homo.
Damn, Joe, that was slick.
Why am I such a failure? How can I predict Pokemon plays down to the very last detail, yet I can't be sus at all? God gave me a shitty hand. I'm the Magikarp. You guys are the Gyarados.
Don't give up Barack. You just need to find the right balance. I'm sure you'll get it eventually. It took me 20 years to get to where I am now. Don't get me wrong, having money helps you never get depressed. But I'm sure one day you will find true equilibrium.
Damn, these edibles been hitting different. This Cheeto really is giving sage advice right now.
Well, this Cheeto's about to gobble the biggest glizzy from KFC and jizz in the meal. Call it the cum bucket. Plankton and the Krusty Krab don't want this smoke, believe me.
Never mind, this crosses the line. Thank God you're about to catch this thing, Joe.
Nice, I've caught every freaking animal in my balls today. I'm quite proud of myself. We all know what the nickname is going to be, right?
3 bros chilling out. Why, who else could it be?
Sometimes we bicker and sometimes we argue. But at the end of the day, we do these things because we care so much about each other and the journey we are on together.
All right, Donnie, I'll be in the limo outside yours in about 10 minutes. You sure you don't want to come with us, Barack?
It's getting a little late for me, guys. Thanks. Enjoy your chicken and cum bucket.
Oh, trust me, I will.
He's still a traitor. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, as well as joining the Discord. Link is down below. Until next time, have a good day. What's popping my lovely bundles of joy? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Today it's Donald's turn to wreck it. No Ralph needed. I'm excited to see how today goes.
Yo, what's good, Barack? You're sounding a bit strange today. Is everything good?
Everything is absolutely flipping fantastic, Joe. The weather was good yesterday, so the farm crops have been growing nicely. How did you fruitful boys get on at KFC?
Not gonna lie, it was strange, Barack. Donald only ate 26 family buckets instead of his usual 34. I couldn't stop worrying about him since.
Speaking of that peachy mother lover, is his Discord bricking up? He hasn't said a word.
Obama, you psycho, don't you speak to me ever again. After last episode, I'm trying to play cautiously and focus with all my heart and soul.
What? I'm confused. What happened last episode? Is it because I said Big D will never catch on? The truth hurts, Donald.
First of all, Joe, that was like 1,000,000 episodes ago. Second, I go by Girthy D, now it has a better ring to it. Third, I'm talking about when Barack switched out with Sukuna last time. Keep your cursed energy away from me, demon.
Oh, I love Sorcery Fight. Barack hit Donald with a black flash. Or I guess for you, it's just a flash.
Ryoki Tenkai.
Oh, per ugly dick. Here it comes, Joe. Watch out.
Fukuma. Mizushi.
Sukuna, spare my chance, yes, please.
Wait, I only watched the dub. Can someone translate that for me?
Malevolent. Shrine.
Oh, Surskit shit. Donald, why didn't you tell me it was the ultimate domain?
Take Joe, please. Give him the eternal sleep he's always been looking for, death.
Ha. I'm just kidding, guys. That wasn't really Sukuna. He's fast asleep right now. He won't be bothering anyone anytime soon.
So he does reside in your body, Barack?
All right, enough about cursed energy. Back to the gameplay. Celebi is a pure beast, an easily top 10 Pokemon out there. The OG Dialga.
Rest in peace, you fucking onion fairy.
Are you fucking kidding me? This movie made my heart wither and die, and you call fucking Celebi a fucking onion fairy?
Rest in peace, you fucking onion fairy.
No, Celebi is not an onion fairy.
Species, onion fairy.
That's not even Celebi's real species, you dog shit.
Type, onion fairy.
Shut the hell up, Primeape. Anyways, let me tell you boys, if we had a Celebi, we would be unstoppable. Honestly, even if we got Mew or Jirachi, it would be curtains. 600 base stats, mythicals can never be bad in a randomizer.
Donald, are you sure you'll be able to handle the May 2 fight? It's called a run killer for a reason you know.
I'm gonna focus punch this bitch into next Saturday. She's the one you should be worried about, Barack.
Yeah, worried about what I'll do to her, maybe.
Fuck up, Joe. He's focusing.
Oh, Sharpedo Pedo Penis. It's a Nazi.
Dog is about to smoke this iron golem. I might fuck around and make an iron shovel out of his corpse when I'm done, for gits and shiggles.
Wait, why did you call him a Nazi, Joe?
Because in Diamond and Pearl he does the Hitler salute Barack. They censored it in other Gen 4 games.
Wow, that's gas. Oh God,
Wow, I did not see that coming.
Well, you'd want to start doing the Sieg Hell and stand at attention, you dumbass. This fight ain't no cake in the park.
Cake? Did someone say cake?
remember, we can't use items, Donald. So if we get too low on health or get a status inflicted to us, then we have to play around it for the rest of the fight.
Listen to him, Donald. He's the god at this game.
I'm not a beginner, Barack. I won't let our Pokemon get paralyzed or burned or any of that nonsense. Oh, Excadrill Ass Shredder. Are you for fucking real?
Here comes your wife.
Damn it. I told Melania to stop coming when the boys are around.
He said, your wife, Joe. Don't you mean Jill?
I heard what the man said, Donnie.
On Christ, if Psycho Boost hits, I'll be pissed.
What's the switch, Donald?
I ain't no pussy. Knockoff would do hella damage.
You're fucking throwing...
I wish Psycho Boost would go through the screen and fucking eviscerate Donald. That was some next level dog shit right there. Holy cow.
No!
What the fuck do you mean, no? You fucking sunk yourself, you Delmise dick diver.
I hope a bear tick ravages your body and the fuck off reaches a bumfuck mountain. You're useless, Donald, useless.
As far as I can see, I didn't do anything wrong.
Aw, hell no. This munching Koopa-looking ass isn't getting away with this one. Your opponent went for one of the strongest psychic moves in the game, which was boosted by same type attack bonus on our low special defense Pokemon. It was a guarantee one-shot since the beginning of time and space. But oh no, let's not blame young Goose and his crusty, dusty fat ass. He's perfect in every way, and we all love him. Very, very much.
And now Lai Noon is here to bone you like a Lucario.
If I lose to this Lai Noon, I will go into outer space, find aliens, and give them permission to kidnap me with upside-down shopping carts.
And now he's burned. One leaf blade crit and bullshit will be turned to bull doo-doo.
Are you free for 2 funerals this Thursday, Barack, courtesy of our beloved Oompa Loompa here?
Trust me, boys, I will not let bullshit die. Let me cook. I am him.
Sit the zippity fuck down right now, Dondozo. Let me bring you back to Earth before those aliens and I probe you, South Park style. Let's get the facts straight. I am him. Joe is closer to me than your trashy ass. More like, you are her, you worthless bitch.
Flock off, Featherface. Even May says I was better than she expected.
Yeah, she was expecting you to lose 5 Pokemon. But no, you are the master after all. You only lost arguably our most overpowered one. This makes me appreciate you that little bit more, Barack. You truly are America's greatest icon.
Look, guys, I'm sorry your wife is dead. I really am. These things happen, though, don't they?
Of course, Donald. She was a noble sacrifice. Just don't tell anyone about the body.
Same here. The fridge was empty last night and I was as hungry as a hecking chonker. So luckily you won't have to worry about the body with me.
Barack, I was talking about the Heracross. And Joe, our Heracross is a guy, so what were you also talking about?
All I will say is, why do you think I was hoeing up Melania earlier? Anyways, guys, don't try to contact Jill anytime soon.
Donald, if you want to skip these trainers for now, that would be a smart choice. We have like 3 encounters coming up soon, so we could use these trainers next episode to train up the newbies. I can also knock out Cycling Road in the Trickmaster's house. I love his little puzzles.
Are you shitting me, Barack? What kind of a puzzle is using cut 2,000 times? Or rock smash 80 million times? I'd rather watch a Tandemouse evolve violently.
The implications on that is disgusting, Joe.
Well, my schlong is disgusting. It literally looks like a dried up ferret. But hey, what can you do? At least it can still use acid spray.
I cannot believe we have 2 in the dead box just after I opened my mouth last time. Okay, I'm going to stay focused for the rest of the run now. I've loved and lost, and I can't do this again.
Hey, yo, president's in this bitch?
Yeah, we in this bitch.
Sicko mode. Good defenses and great speed should be reliable enough. If the 3 of us just work together for once, we can do anything we put our minds to.
You said it, Barack. To cheer us up, I've got our comment question of the day. The question is, who is your favorite gym leader in the series? Mine is Jasmine. Her first fight of 2 Magnemites isn't too special, but then she whomps your team with a level 35 Steelix out of left field. If you didn't pick Cyndaquil, this fight was pretty tough. But her rematch in Heart Gold Soul Silver is just unbelievably OD. Metagross, Empoleon, Skarmory. For a post-game fight that is some serious firepower.
Wait, watch out for the ghost girl Donald.
Joe, what the hell are you talking about? Oh my freaking God. Which, bitch?
Donald is in sprinkler mode right now. Mine is Raihan from Sword and Shield. Let's set the record straight. That man has the sauce. Facts. He could rizz up any chicken galar if he wanted. He's also one of the strongest gym leaders canonically. They say if he moved to another region, he could easily be champion, but he decides to stay in Galar for the salty runback versus Leon. Yes, he's also black, but that's just a bonus here. Not even a standout feature.
Fair enough, boys. Mine is, who's that 7th gym leader from Sinnoh? Candace Dick fit in yo ass. Did I get them? Did the viewers fall for it?
Wait, Joe, I don't think it was Candace. It was definitely something starting with Can, but I can't remember.
Yeah, like didn't she love sweet things? Like those delectable treats, what the hell are they called?
Ha! Good one, Donald. As if a plump prinplup like you could forget the word candy.
Candy's nuts fit in your mouth?
Oh, Ziggy fucker. What the hell, guys? I thought we were all friends here.
Ziggy would never fuck you, Joe. Sorry to tell you. And that's what you get for trying to D's nuts our audience, our beautiful, gracious audience who has subscribed to the channel and liked the video by now.
That's true. I do apologize. But I would let Candace stockpile, swallow, then spit up D's nuts in that order. Her boosted defenses would crumble at the sight of my shriveled centret.
Did your dick just de-evolve? Is that what just happened right now?
It's a serious problem, I know. I've been trying to primal reverse it for a while now, but it just keeps using minimize instead.
I know the feeling. Some dicks use explosion. Mine uses self-destruct. It's awful, really.
Can't say I understand the feeling, boys.
Oh, look, it's Buzzwole.
That's not Buzzwole, Joe. That's Electabuzz. From Gen 1, Jesus Christ, you really are useless.
Oh, darn, that's my bad. This is the guy Smoochum evolves into. I remember now, thanks, Donald.
I'm sure you've played Gen 1 multiple times, Joe. You're telling me you've never used one of these things?
I've played Red and Blue probably 2,604.5 times in my life, and each playthrough is the exact same. Charmander, all the way until the Safari Zone, catch a Dratini, do the missing no glitch, and spam rap as a level 100 Dragonite for the rest of the game. The thrill and satisfaction of stun locking my opponent gets my heart pumping.
Fuck this Buzz. He's got Psycho Boost. Kill it with fire. Murder. Murder.
Are you telling me you've done that playthrough over 2,600 times, Joe? How the hell is that fun?
I imagine my Dragonite wraps my rival's final Pokemon to death as I wrap my hands around his neck and choke that cocky bastard until he lives up to his name and physically turns blue.
Kill him with a crit, Ziggers!
Shut the fuck up, you whale lord sucker. Don't go killing our fucking encounters just because you can't admit you made a mistake. Don't go blaming Psycho Boost for nuking a fighting type, you naive fool.
All right, time to send this green bitch back to the hospital.
Wait, did you find Wally?
It's Where's Waldo in the US, Joe, not Where's Wally.
I'm talking about that shitty little Pixar pixie dick robot Wally Barack. That bastard owes me $20 for buying his drinks in the club last time.
Why were you drinking with a fictional robot in a club? And did you just call it the club? Stop trying to be hip, Joe, you old Azelf-looking ass.
Well, this seems like a bad matchup. Iron Defense versus Drill Peck and Resisted Eruption. All I ask is that you don't sacrifice Ziggy like you did your wife Donald.
And don't try be a hero and break through confusion. No one thinks you're cool, you fatso.
Don't bring your wife into this ass, clowns. Bullshit is gonna start cooking with T-punches left, right, and center. A few electrical jabs should pummel this watery doggo. Please, I got this.
We are down the Electabuzz from the right route, and you've already killed a Pokemon. If you lose someone else, we will be at a net loss of -3 for today. Donald, don't play stupid.
Fucking button mashers, I swear to God.
Hold on, let me cook. Activating the comeback mechanic. Ha ha ha. Well, that was bullshit. Get it, guys?
Are you for fucking real? You are trash. Scum of the earth, worthless ass, should have been killed and suffocated at birth looking ass. Fuck you, obesity incarnate.
If you put down the controller for 1 second, you could have used your pea-sized brain to figure out that you're an utter dipshit. You are a waste of time, Donald. Diabetes should put you out of your misery right now.
You two are fucking me up big time. I said, don't bring up the past with my downfalls, and all you packets of balls seem to do is bring up how ass I am. Well, maybe if you stopped nagging on about my weaknesses and gave me proper support, we wouldn't be in the shitter right now.
I know the viewers were probably worried we had an overpowered team, but now I hope you see why we need it. Joe and I can get by with the most mediocre monsters, but the Chode Choker here can't even fucking win with moves like Spore and Shadow Ball.
How do you let someone with Spore die? Like the enemy can't pull the Sleep Claws card and we can abuse that shit until the mill tanks go home. But the penis slobber here can't even do that. He'd rather let his Pokemon hit themselves in their fucking confusion 3 times in a row. What a fucking noob.
You disrespectful Maractus touchers. A man can make a mistake every once in a while. You two are no fucking where near perfect.
Oh, trust me, we can all make mistakes. But what you've done today can be seen as war crimes in some countries, you fool.
Well said, Average Joe.
Look, boys, it's fair to say my plays haven't been great so far, but I promise you I will make it up to you guys with an absolute fuego encounter. This will be the Pokemon that begins the Donald J. Trump Ketchum redemption arc.
Cringe, but still better than the Donald Volleyball MILF arc.
Personally, I can't wait for the Barack Meteor mashes a Carbink arc. The manga version goes stupid if I recall correctly.
All right, here we go. Lady Luck, please suck me, and don't cuck me tonight.
Get
Fuck
money,
yeah,
get bitches,
fuck yeah,
get money,
fuck yeah,
get
fuck
bitches,
yeah.
get money,
Fuckity,
get
fuckity.
bitches.
Rest in peace, you fucking onion fairy.
Oh, hell to the no, we ain't doing this again. I swear on Muhammad, I will catch this thing no matter what, boys. I feel like I owe you two that much, at least after my piss-poor performance today.
Just watch out, Donald. This thing is definitely powerful and should be great for us if we do catch it, but be wary of its power while it's the enemy.
Aw, shit, here we go again. He leaves in the psychic type to Mega Horn. What a pro.
Listen, if anyone has learned the importance of switching out Pokemon, it's Girthy D. I'm going to chop this spring onion perfectly. It'll complement my roast remoraid for dinner.
Don't even joke about killing this thing, Dolan. As Joe said, we are at a net -3 today, and the adventure is slowly starting to buckle up on us. If we don't play our cards right, the viewers will never see us become champions like we deserve to be. And if I don't get my 50th consecutive win, just know it's on site if I see you on the streets.
We already caught Entei. I'm seriously not getting my hopes up for this Celebi. Plus, even if we do catch it, Donald will name it something fucked up and probably kill it after 4 battles.
On my wallet, I will catch this thing. The only thing fatter than me is my pockets, and I'm putting it all on the line. Even if dog presidents in peak have to die, I will catch this thing.
Whoa, whoa, back the funk up. We did not agree to this. He has ancient power. Get dog out of there. Can you not play like dog water for once in your overweight life and not kill something while simultaneously catching something?
The only thing he's catching is AIDS right now. Maybe even a little bit of chlamydia on the side.
For your information, chlamydia is my main course. King Kong has recovered, so I'm going to switch her in, hopefully paralyzed with spark and recover whenever I need to. Foolproof plan, if you ask me.
Now I know my eyesight is 1.5 out of 20, and I have short-term memory, and my eyesight is 4/4 out of 20. But didn't this Celebi use arm thrust a second ago?
I fail to accept you can punch King Kong to death. See? What I tell you, she's a beast.
I can literally hear your sweat drops hit your mic like it's fucking raining outside Donald. I'm sure Joe can smell the shit you just dropped in your pants too, or maybe it's his own. Who knows anymore? King Kong is on a collision course with the Shadow Realm at this rate.
Oh yeah? Watch this, you baboon. Needle arm flinch right now.
Oh, poiple penis.
We living. Easy. Girthy D is expanding. But hey, you know what they say, right? They never expect a second recover. This shit is too easy.
What, killing your own Pokemon? Yeah, you sure make that look easy.
I heard the slaughterhouse is looking for new fucking workers. Slim Shade D. Or do us all a favor and put your own life on the line. I've never been so fucking pissed over something so out of my control. You're literally worse than my 8-year-old nephew, and he licks worms for fun. Go munch an omni-boosted dick, you pathetic loser. Man, fuck you, Donald.
You couldn't have said it any better, Barack. He is quite literally worse than an inanimate object. How can someone be dumber than a plank of wood? I actually feel violated knowing that I share the same working title as you once had, you inside out pussy. I hope you catch this Celebi so I can go back in time and murder you, just as you were born, then your father, fuck your mother, then Hitler, then kill Hitler, in that order.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time the Nazis came up today, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. What's even scarier is if I had a nickel for every fucking killing spree Donald went on, I'd have even more. Guess that's the only win Germany is getting out of this, but fuck my life. It's just the truth.
Hey Siri, set an alarm on my phone for 7 years from now. Call the alarm, my old greasy Mudsdale friend finally catches a fucking cabbage, and make sure The Boy's a Liar Part 2 plays, covered by myself and Barack. That shit slaps. Also, Siri, can you please wipe my ass after what that fuck Donald has done to me? Almost as much shit in my room right now as there is on the screen right now because Donnie Boy is playing like absolute cack.
I said I will catch this thing, and I mean it. I won't let anybody else down. I have to catch this thing immediately, or else all of my friends will die. The pain is mine alone to bear, and I shall walk this path solo.
Bitch, this ain't your pain to bear. You're having a fucking giraffe here. You honestly couldn't give 2 mega evolved shits about King Kong, and I find that very unfair to my homeboy, Reeve Slice. I hope he pistol whips your funny bone the next time he sees you on God.
You know what? I'm done with this shit. I don't give a flying press fuck if presidents die now. I made a promise to catch this Celebi, which I will hold my end of the promise. But if you two want to keep bitching about me, then I will have the last laugh. Ha 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 ha.
What a sore limp dick loser. Things don't go your way and you cower away in denial. Barack and I can very well continue this run on our own in another server if you're going to continue acting like a Bliscephalon Donald.
Calm down, Joe. He's finally caught it. Things are getting a little heated at the moment. Let's just tone it down a bit.
You know what? Fuck Celebi. It is now bottom 10 Pokemon of all time. Dialga is cooler in every aspect. This asshole has caused more trouble to our player USA more than any trainer or Pokemon we have come across so far. I feel like there's only one person we could nickname this threat after.
I see the comparison very clearly. Don't get me wrong. But Donald, did you ever think, now we have to use Osama on our team? Aren't we just spreading his influence and making him stronger through level ups?
Of course he didn't think. Has he been thinking at all this episode, Barack? Who seriously loses 3 Pokemon so easily? You slice through them like butter holy hell.
Look, let's end on a high note. I caught the Celebi in the end that should up our firepower a good bit. I'm also going to evolve Ziggy, just to help lift the mood a little bit. Who knows, boys, it could be another legendary. Isn't that exciting?
I'm excited for your funeral, that's about it. I also have a feeling that will be very soon.
Okay, Joe, that's enough. Need I remind you that the viewers are watching. They don't want to hear this arguing. Or maybe they do. Some of them aren't right in the head, but that's okay, I guess. I just want to take this moment to, again, thank you all for watching these videos. Game Producer 6 is very grateful for all the love and wonderful comments you have been leaving him on these videos. And it's truly a massive motivation booster. He works a full-time job and balances his social life outside of these videos, so releasing them weekly is definitely a challenge at the moment. But to him, your words are more than worth it. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you all so much.
I still haven't gotten my check for these first few episodes.
What are you talking about? He's handing us cold, hard cash in person so that way we can avoid taxes. A genius idea, I must say. Even a tax evasion master like me hadn't thought of such a brilliant idea.
Yeah, that man really uses double team 6 times against the government just to dodge those financial deductions.
Oh, we get to see the silhouette. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it?
Not bad.
Oh, now I'm excited. If you say it's not bad, it's probably pretty good, Barack. Let's go. You Pinocchio piece of shit. How dare you lie to us like that?
What are you talking about? There's nothing wrong with another normal type.
Plus, it still has shell armor, right?
You're absolutely right, Joe. I can tell its HP is already in good condition just by looking at it, which paired with that ability makes it extremely reliable. Speed and defense are great too. Unfortunate that its special attack is weak considering the moveset we have on it, but we have plenty of levels to gain for better move choices. I would say that evolution was pretty worth it.
It could have been a legendary, damn it!
You have no right to complain. Just because you don't want to fuck it like the rest of us doesn't mean you can whine about it.
Let me be clear, I'm not on that bandwagon. I would not fuck a wiggly tough no matter how much money was on the table.
Who said anything about money, Barack? I meant for free, obviously. Don't objectify wiggly toughs, you sicko. They aren't products that one simply buys, then smashes.
Very thoughtful of you, Joe. Why don't you keep going on about that while I deposit King Kong on the sly?
I mean, King Kong could catch this ding-dong, if you know what I'm saying, so there's no forgiveness there, Donald.
All jokes aside, it's impossible for these mythicals to be bad Pokemon. They're probably the most consistently reliable Pokemon in any given randomizer.
Get in the party, Osama.
All right, guys, any final words for our beautiful audience?
Yeah, just one thing, Donald. You're a terastallized fuckwad.
You're pretty dumb, Donald. And stupid. And dumb. And stupid. And dumb. And I don't like you anymore, you meanie.
Wow, Joe's words hit deeper somehow. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will be back again next week to take on a few trainers before heading to the gym. We would appreciate any likes, comments, shares, and joining the Discord using the link down below. Until then, farewell, folks.
Hello, guys, and especially girls. Welcome back to another episode of the President's Pokemon Sapphire Nuzlocke playthrough. How are we all feeling today?
Can't lie, Joe, I feel fantastic. I've literally never felt so good in my life, and I don't know why. How are you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you dare be in a good mood after the suffering and torture you put all of us through last episode. Your thoughtless actions killed some of our best monsters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You should take some advice from low-tier God. Now! Anyways, I'm also feeling pretty good. I got a crisp 30 hours of sleep last night. How are you today, Barack?
Sigh. Not gonna lie, boys, I feel like Diglett dung. I just have been feeling under the weather lately. Maybe it's because of wars happening all across the globe. Maybe it's because of world hunger, but to be honest, it might just be because of a kid's monster collecting game. That's more than likely the case.
Je suis crust Barack, what the hell happened?
Well, last night I was trying to shiny hunt Rayquaza. I hit all the frame perfect inputs and pulled off the manipulation in record time, but there was a problem when I encountered the shiny.
What was the issue, Barack? Did you fail to catch it?
Or did you slam your Game Boy down in excitement, causing the game to freeze and lose it forever?
No, none of that nonsense. You see, the issue was he was black.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Isn't shiny Rayquaza meant to be black?
I hate black shinies!
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Barack, what the Pikachu Piccadilly shit? How can you, of all people, hate black shinies? That goes against all rules of nature.
All right, Raiden, calm down. I just don't like the coloring and how the black is used. Like, it literally looks like Rayquaza's skin is black, and that doesn't make any sense.
Are you a shiny Rayquaza, Barack?
Exactly. How would that make any sense? I'm a freaking baller, a legend in my own right, but I ain't no mystical sky snake. Finally, you get me, Joe.
Do I? I don't even think I get myself.
Both of you need to get some bitches, but that's besides the point. Very interesting thing we've learned about you today, Barack. But at least we know our Pokemon are safe with you in this episode.
Oh, I wouldn't say that now. If anything, I think I'm more unstable than Donald last episode, or Joe trying to go anywhere without falling. Like right now, my brain is telling me that jump kick will two-hit KO this Shelgon. Does that sound right to you guys?
Well, of course we trust your judgment, Barack. You've never let us down before.
Donald's right. If you don't make the right calls, we have no faith in this run. Well, fuck my ass with a pitaya berry, Donald. We are boned.
Sweet Servine on a stick. We are in for a hell of a ride today, aren't we? Barack, please go sicko mode this episode. We desperately need it.
Oh God, I feel like I'm about to go dicko mode if anything, boys. Enough about dicks. We are all grown-ups here. I'm going to fish north for our next encounter.
Oh, no more dicks. 07 in chat.
Come here, fishy fishies.
Barack with the Omega cringe today. WTF is going on?
This is you every episode, Joe.
Never mind, boys. Dicks are back on the table.
We thank the Lord tonight. If there's dicks on a table, count me in, Barack Obama.
You guys aren't funny with the sus shit. Grow the fuck up. Why do I have to be the serious one this episode? Obama, you better work on fixing your future sight, because at this rate you're going to mess up real badly.
Don't worry, I'm still not like you incompetent trubbish who can't even catch a Pokemon. When I was 2, I could still catch Mewtwo in a Pokeball, while you can't even catch a fucking Electabuzz.
Fact, no printer. So, no dicks?
Yeah, why the hell did you even bring up dicks? I'm all for the sus, but you palafin beating mother Trumpers are just saying it to be strange. I hate it.
Think about it, Donnie boy. What do Poke rappers always say when making a bar about Rhydon? It's possibly one of the oldest Ligma jokes ever invented. Rhydon this dick. So appropriately, I will be calling this Rhydon this dick. Capiche?
Whoa, whoa, hold on to your basculin biscuits, you freaking misspelled it. You called him Tenis Dick. Almost penis dick, but not quite.
Sukuna, stand the fuck down. I have Gojo on speed dial since last episode. Moshi Moshi?
Boys, I can't lie. The stress of that Rayquaza last night was so intense. I called up our Torkoal sensei Snoop to come through with the fucking skunk pack. I'm higher than a goddamn Alolan Egg's egg you tore in this bitch.
Guess it's official, the run is over. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, comment, rate, share, tweet, super like, super chat, subscribe, follow, and hit the follow button for more entertaining runs like this. Next game, we will try not to wipe before the 3rd gym and kick Donald off the team.
Joke's on you, Sleepy Joe. I'm not even the problem this episode. I swear, if you wipe to that fat fuck Watson Barack...
Homies, listen up to the flip dippity plan you dig. I'm going to smoke the cycling road trainers right after smoking that loud red. Get it? Ha ha ha, because he's loud and purple. Then I'm going to flick wick skippity skitty titty bouncing trickety trick. The trick master's house with his amazing and thought-provoking puzzles to get some sickety clickety items. How does that sound?
Hee hee, I like the part when you said flick.
So for all intents and purposes, this episode is going to have more filler than Melania's lips? I don't remember this part of the President's Plays manga.
This episode will still have less filler than the Endless 8 of Haruhi Suzumiya.
It's a he, Luigi.
All my homies love Lugia. Does anyone in the call like Ho-Oh more? Just need to check if I can still be friends with you guys.
I do like Ho-Oh, but the Silver Feather Flocker is definitely more of a beast. There's a reason he was chosen to be mascot of XD Gale of Darkness.
Well, then it's settled. Lugia is the best of the legendary duo from Gen 2.
See, the main reason I hate Ho-Oh is because this young dick stain in the playground wanted to trade me his Machoke for my Ho-Oh in the original gold version. He promised he would trade it right back since he wanted a Machamp. Let's just say that 8-year-old fuck got his shit kicked in harder than a Hitmonlee.
When you were young enough to be roaming the playgrounds, Joe, world wars were going on in the world, not fucking Pokemania.
Are you seriously questioning Joe being in a playground? If you told me that happened last week, I'd believe you.
Shit, who told you?
On God, this Luigia is putting in work against our team. Is Peak really our best option right now?
Honestly, this broccoli is our best option right now.
Barack, calm down with the Mafafa. That shit'll make you ascend higher than Arceus himself. Oh Lord, he coming.
Since our analyst is too busy doing drugs right now, Joe, give me a goddamn hand here. This Luigi is no joke with Blizzard, Stun Spore, and Rough Skin. If we encounter this thing later on, it could very well spell trouble. Its HP barely moves, for Christ's sake. That's one chunky bird.
Speaking of chunky bird, have you visited Donnie's grave yet? If you have, yes, that was me who poured apple shampoo all over his tombstone. Don't ask me why, but that shizzle was funny AF.
You inconsiderate apom, you know he hated apples. When I see you, Mr. President, let it be known I will throw hands.
And that bird shit on his epitaph? Yup, that was me, fellas. Serves that flying Fanuna right. If he had just lived instead of dying, I wouldn't hate him so much. In this world, only the strongest survive. And that's just facts. Ha ha ha. Pokemon, am I right, boys?
Someone remind me to thank God later for letting Barack do this stupid filler episode with these side trainers. If his Patriot-eyed ass went against Watson, I would really worry for our team.
Couldn't agree more with you, Joe. I bet nobody in the audience had Barack becomes the weakest of the three on their bingo card for this episode. But alas, here we are.
Wait, the viewers do bingo cards? That's actually sick.
Well, I actually don't know that for sure, Joe. Holy fuck, it's dog.
Snack, 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 snack.
You really are in Dicko mode right now, aren't you, Barack? Look, don't panic. The rain will weaken his fire punch, and Peak has bone meringue. Look at you playing optimally. Doesn't this feel familiar, Barack? Do you want to start sipping some H2O and come back down to earth, please?
Not really, Donald, but it looks like I'll have to. I just used my future sight to see my own death, and now I understand the morality of life. We all exist on a spinning globe. For what, may I ask? We all live to die. Life is meaningless. We cannot bring our valuables of family beyond the barrier of death. So we must make history here on this planet if we want our lives to be fulfilled with a purpose. I didn't know my purpose. Until now, boys, my destiny, my meaning of life is obvious now. It's to beat a children's role-playing game with self-inflicted rules.
That kind of hit deep, and I'm totally with you on that, Barack. Donald, let's throw our negativity behind us. Turn over a new leaf, shall we?
Man, I fucking hate Animal Crossing.
It's a figure of speech, Donnie boy.
Oh, right. Might be. You know what, Joe? Fuck it. We and this bitch. The three of us are the collective goats, and nobody can deny that. Who's with me?
Did you just say we are the collecting throat goats?
No, I didn't, but I wish I had. You've made me so proud. You're inserting sus stuff into words I never even intended. And I am beginning to analyze and understand pocket monsters on a deeper level. We are the perfect pair.
I am inserting what into where?
Yes, perfectico.
All right, enough of your weeaboo shit. Obama, quick suggestion. Maybe you should use presidents more for two reasons. One, Snack with Drizzle is taking 9 years to complete battles. We should maybe switch train him or grab the EXP share now as soon as possible. Two, we all practically agreed we are in this bitch. So how fitting would it be for the three of us to obliterate this cycling road no Exodia?
As long as the opponent doesn't have magic cylinder, we Gucci. While we're all in high spirits, how about a good old comment question of the day? Today's question is, what is your favorite ability? Mine is levitate. Gaining a total immunity to earthquake. Sign me the F up. Gaining any sort of nullification to one type can be so important, and I really like Electros for that reason. Having no type weakness is badass.
While I don't like Electros because he is one ugly mother fluffer, I do love that ability. To me, nothing can beat no guard. I just really appreciate that such a broken upside comes with such a major downside. Yeah, being able to hit dynamic punches and hurricanes and focus blasts is great and all, but then you could possibly get assimilated up the ass by fissure or sheer cold, which forms a fantastic balance.
Two magnificent abilities, boys. Let's go 3 for 3. I would have to choose huge slash pure power. Double attack, enough said. Look at how relevant Azu and Mawile are. Because of these abilities, they would drop down so many tiers if they had any other abilities.
Damn, we have been on an absolute roll with these comment questions. I don't disagree with either of your picks, boys. Let's freaking go! Next battle, Presidents, is going to go ham and terrorize every living soul around them. Let's get it.
Lower the excitement there, Barack. Don't you die on us yet. We can't let that prophecy come true.
Joe is right. Don't get too hasty, Obama. Remember to breathe at a regular spin-to-type of tempo and focus your energy into this next battle.
I think the weed is starting to wear off. I'm starting to regain my full color of observation hockey back. Oh, this battle is free. I can see it already.
That's the spirit. Style on him, Barack. What you about to do to this sucker?
Sucker Chuia.
Peep this. Presidents is about to 2-hit KO with Psychic. This fool thinks Giga Drain will help him recover enough health to live another one, but he is sadly mistaken.
Mama said knock you out.
We'll watch the Giga Drain. If he gets a crit, we are toast.
But Barack can see that 2 psychics is what's needed, so we already know Dick Treebell here isn't going to be critting shit.
You got it, Joe. 13 is my magic number. Give it to me.
Dramatic pause time.
All right, enough fun and games. The next mon is Ponyta. who is getting 2 hit killed by jump kick, neither of which will miss.
If you guys had to pick a Doug trio to be, which one would you choose? I'd pick the middle so I could be a fresh Joe sandwich.
So you want to be surrounded by Barack and I's brown, sweaty, presumably naked bodies? Bit weird, Joe, but you do you, I guess.
I personally don't get it either, Joe, but just don't bring down our class.
I don't want all 5 of your heavy balls rubbing against my thigh, but if worse comes to worst, I would make the sacrifice.
Magic cylinder! Smeargle shit stains, mag cargo blowjobs, Gerdur fisting, fuck's sake. How the poppy penis plucker did I manage to fucking miss that reading? Fuck.
Ayo, that shit was so whack I literally dipped. That was some fucked up shit, Barack. Hope that dick is tasty because you fucking choked so hard.
You literally gave me a goddamn heart attack, Barack. You fumbling fuckface, you shitty son of a bitch.
I guess we ain't in here no more? Bummer.
That's all you have to fucking say for yourself? I didn't know Michelle was a leaky lesbian because I just found out she's married to the biggest pussy on the motherfucking pokey earth. You stunfisk sniffer. You salazzle smasher. You fuck.
Is Barack kills a Pokemon on anyone's bingo card? Well, shit, nobody is safe now.
Get the hell off my back. A man can make a mistake. Chill your mother flippin' beans.
This is not a mistake. You can just glance over Barack. You killed all 3 of us inside the game and almost Donald in real life. This shit ain't no video game. This is literally life or death at this point. Wake the fuck up. You know you ain't like this, so grow a pair and start butt squeezing these trainers until their booties drop.
I was with you all the way until the end there, Pervy Joe. Look, Barack, I'm actually just so tired of this heartache at this point. As Elvis once said, don't go breaking my heart. I know I couldn't if I tried, but honey, if I get restless, well, I mean, baby, you know that you're not that kind.
I get the message, Kamala Cuckers, but as I said, that was a one-time mistake. I genuinely don't know how I could have missed such vital information about my foe, but you have to admit, Counter itself is a bit unpredictable. Waba Fett was banned for 2 generations. You know that already, Donald, so I can't say I was the sole reason that loss had occurred.
To be fair, the rest of these trainers have been getting vagina vacuumed pretty handily, so I guess we should just be grateful that we haven't lost anyone else.
That's very true. Can I ask, what do you guys see looking at Cray Dilly's neck?
Penises.
Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure I'm not gay. Not that there's anything wrong with being gay.
Y'all are capping if you say you ain't sucking off Professor Sycamore every day of the week. That man is a professor, all right. Professor of plowing my pinker chin, that is.
I do agree with you, Joe, but don't fuel Donald's fantasies anymore. I always find it so strange that these trainers have level 6 Pokemon. Like in the original games, I think they were level 7 Voltorbs. Why? So that they couldn't outspeed your level 20s and paralyze them? I never understood.
They also gave decent experience Barack, so maybe to match their EXP scaling? I'm not really so sure myself. I don't have the answer to this. Joe, any ideas?
Maybe the Gen 3 programmers just really hated Voltorb. Maybe Masuda said, yo, make sure to include as many Kanto Pokemon in this game, homie. And then included extremely low-level fake Pokeballs for a few shits and a lot of giggles. At least they don't know self-destruct. That's a big dub on the designer's choice, TBH.
Hot take, but Hoenn is actually one of the better paced Pokemon regions, in my opinion. You don't have any long-ass caves or routes with annoying freaking encounters like Mount Moon, or have to fight 20 million Geodudes who all know explosion. Like Team Aqua is fine. They do tend to use a lot of the same water and grunty-esque Pokemon, but they are definitely not the worst in the series. Yes, Hoenn has a lot of water, haha, say the funny 7.8 May, but screw you all. Those routes are not nearly as long as people make them out to be, and they still feature a variety of trainers and Pokemon. So sit and swivel, bitch.
Donald Ducklet Ketchup goes on a rant, part always, plus nobody asked, plus you fell off, thus causing magnitude 10 plus core fish solos your fave.
Can you two stop bickering and have a moment of peace for presidents? This man barely even made it through a full episode. Another 07 in chat, please.
I apologize, Joe and Spaghetti Sandwich. Let us mourn the death of the 3 greatest presidents to ever do it.
Thank you both so much.
All right, Tina's dick is in this bitch. Let's go.
Okay, so where are we off to again? The Dickmaster's house?
I mean, he does live directly under an overpass, so who knows what type of kinky stuff he sells on the side.
Wait, is this the first puzzle? Well, peg me with the acro bike. How the goddamn hell would you ever figure this shit out on a first playthrough? Under the table! How do you Intellion bastards crack this shit? Day-yum.
I was literally consuming the dankest kush, and my brain was still operating more efficiently than your stupid Psyduck-looking ass. Quack for me, Donnie. Go on, quack for me.
I would quack for Winona to step on me.
Is that meant to mean anything, Joe? I'm pretty sure you'd do that for anyone at this rate, you desperate piglet.
And here comes the HMO1 montage. There's going to be more cutting here than a depressed 14-year-old's bedroom.
Jesus Christ, Donald, you cannot fucking say that, what the fuck? That shit is a sensitive topic nowadays.
Yeah, have a bit of respect, Donatello douche tits. Just because your money fuels your happiness doesn't mean you can comment on razors and sharp edges. Plus, we all know teenagers prefer ropes nowadays, am I right?
Obama, no, what the fuck?
Wait, is that why in Pokemon it's called an escape rope? If you use it in real life, do you just die?
Okay, boys, listen to my wiseness here for a fucking brief second, will you? I know I'm old, like very old. Like yesterday, my left nut started dragging across the floor, old. But as I've spent more time on this earth, I've started to understand cultural changes and movements. When I was young and hanging out with Jesus, you would literally get hit with rock throw and rock slide for being gay. Back then, I never told anyone. And I'm glad nowadays young and old people can come out with whatever gender they decide, because that shit is bussin', and I fucks with it. Mental health is also an important topic, and one of the reasons why I wanted to do this bullshit series with you guys. Sometimes we fight, sometimes we cry, but most of all we laugh, and I hope the audience does too. If I can brighten your day and make you 5% happier, then to me, these videos are a success. I guess I do this for smiles or something.
Yo, what the Joe emotional arc is hitting deep right now. But I absolutely agree. Everything you said was 100% true. And I must say, I enjoy my time with you guys here. I hope you do too.
I could never stand the thought of sitting in calls with you ridiculous chumps for anything beyond 5 minutes. But I must say, I've started to enjoy my time so far with this playthrough. And I guess it's all thanks to you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Ketchum. Now, can we promise not to make any more distasteful jokes like that for the rest of the run? It kind of ruins the vibe, you know?
Absolutely perfect, Joe. I'll stick to being sus and clamping your cheeks with my forensic banana.
No problem, Joe. And did you just call me by my official league title? Oh, Josephine, you truly know how to win a man's heart.
As I said, Donald, I couldn't admit that I was massively homosexual back in the day because I would have got a rock record to the face, but given the chance, I would have done more than kiss Jesus's cheek, let me tell you.
Whoa, okay, I get the picture, Joe.
Nah, I'm only messing with you guys. What I can't joke about is his mama, the first MILF I ever met in my life.
Do you mean the Virgin Mary?
Oh, ho, massive misconception. Every night she got her ass rode, and I ain't talking about no donkey. I'm not saying Jesus was my kid, but there is a slight possibility. Ironically, I pray to God every night, hoping that he isn't, because being associated with him just brings about trouble. When we used to hang out, he was the freaking funkiest dude ever. But then his wanted level would shoot up like it was fucking GTA, and we would have to sprint like Olympians to avoid death.
Remember when we talked about Pokemon? Is that still something we do?
To be fair, Barack, you're just cutting a few trees. Keep going, Joe. Tell us about the time Jesus killed a dinosaur with his sandals.
You remember that one, Donnie? That shit had me dying of laughter for years.
Hello? I don't remember you telling me this story. Starting to feel a little left out here, guys.
When did we say we were getting our manicures done, Joe? I think it was 2:30 p.m. on the 20th of July at the back of Madison Street, where we used to dunk on those punks back in '88. Do I have those details correct?
Correctamundo, Donnie. Your final dunk was absolutely sick, by the way. I forgot to give you credit for it back then. The way you snapped his neck like a glow stick was super satisfying. We flipping murked those suckers.
Whoa, Natsu using memento. Am I right, guys?
Whoa, Barack, shush for a second. My bestie and I were talking.
Did you say bestie?
Oh, shucks. Joe Chan.
It's true, Donnie. What can I say? It's always been you, Mr. Ketchum.
Oh, hell nah! Fuck this raw dog shit. Maybe this will grab your fucking attention, you circle jerkers.
Oh, piss right off.
Barack, what the fuck was that about? Huh?
Well, besties, what did you think of my sick plays, huh? How about you fucking jack me off every once in a while? Did you ever think about my feelings? You too make me sick. The rich get richer. We live in a society.
A society of morons, apparently holy kakuna coochie. Barack, you've killed more things than me now, and that's saying something.
You're still high Barack, aren't you? You haven't regained your powers back, am I right? We got to end this episode right now before more lives are taken from Barack's mistakes.
No, Donald, I'm as sober as a slow king. Now sit the fuck down, son, and let me give you a music lesson. I have my powers back, and I know the viewers were getting worried about me soloing the verse or whatever, but let this be my one and only call out. If you mess with me or my family, I will line up our team into the perfect RNG value to massacre them in one fell swoop. Hell, even if you guys are being nice to me, I think I might kill off a few things here and there just to keep you on your toes and say, oops, my bad, I made a mistake. Plus, early game, my power is at its strongest because damage rolls are relatively low. Once we get to the mid-game, my guesses will slowly start to become unreliable. TLDR, you fuck with Barack, you get the twin Glocks. Capiche?
And there it is, the evil antagonistic monologue. Is this Sukuna acting up again?
And Donald, get off Sukuna's dick for 5 fucking seconds. Him and I negative diff you easy, so get his fucking name out of your mouth. Also, who do you think is fueling my powers? I was pretty good at Pokemon before I made that life-binding pact with him, but I've got to say he's very helpful in clutch situations.
I thought this was a filler episode, yet it seems like the plot is thickening more and more as the minutes roll on by.
Well, look, Snack gained a decent amount of experience today. We got to use Osama in battle, and we gained a good bit of money. That all counts as some sort of progress, doesn't it?
And next time I got to fight Chubbs McKenzie in my first gym battle, I'm not going to lie, boys, I'm sweating piss and shitting piss and coughing up piss right now just thinking about that fight. If Barack had this much trouble with regular-ass trainers today, how will I fare against a skillful gym leader next time?
You can always pass your turn and let me do it, Pissy Joe.
I may be pissy, but I ain't no pussy. I'll still give him a run for his money, which I know is something that is physically impossible for a billionaire such as yourself, Donald.
Woo! A rare candy. I knew my efforts would bear fruit today.
Only fruits you have are on your fucking farm.
It hurts to be jealous, Donald. Stay mad, son.
According to my calculations, we now have more dead Pokemon than alive ones in the box. How the hell did we find ourselves in a situation like this? Is this truly the best we have?
I don't really know, guys, but I think it's time to hit the hay. We all need some serious rest if we want to face Watson next time.
Agreed, Donald. See you later then.
Peace out, mother fluffers.
Well, time to roll another Fat J. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and comment, as well as share the video and join the Discord down below. Until next episode, have a great day, guys.
What's up, chicken suckets? Welcome back to what is more than likely the last episode of Pokemon Sapphire. Judging by how many Pokemon we've lost so far, this episode should be a pure massacre to the 5th degree. So if you're into that kind of stuff, start getting wet, I suppose.
Remind me that Donald is never allowed to do intros again, and stop being such a negative Nancy. Joe, how are you feeling about taking on this gym today? Nervous?
Well, I only shat out my liver this morning. I was expecting a few more body parts to make their exit. But unfortunately, I'm still alive for today's session.
Yes, I'm still alive.
Well, to be honest, Sleepinator Giuseppe, looks like you've got the flying type theme, Jim. Osama bin Laden's ancient power and Thunder Punch combination should be enough to drop bombs on these aerodynamic douchebags.
I guess you could say I'll be towering over these fools.
Guys, cut it out. You're terrorizing the audience right now. Oh, for goodness sakes, I didn't mean that.
Hey, you guys ever riz a girl who says she wants to fuck you like we fucked bin Laden? What is a man meant to say to such a creature?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you what I would do. I would quit my job and go on a 3-week holiday abroad with this broad, bring her out for dinner, double check she's actually a woman, then once the test results come back, proceed to plow her brains out like a bunnelbee. That's my 2 cents anyway.
I'd probably reject her and tell her I'm not a freak. Hard pass, baby.
All right, Donald has already started capping this episode. You literally have less than 0 standards. Man's got -8 standards. How is that even possible?
He is right in that this should be a cakewalk, Joe. Just don't let your guard down and keep selecting the appropriate type effective move.
Cake? Who said cake? Croquembouche?
Sit the hell down, Lin Lin. Don't go into one of your hunger pangs, you obese psycho.
Mama, I don't think there's a flying type that even poses a threat to Osama. The irony.
Well, you do have the legendary birds from Gen 1, the Gen 2 duo, and Rayquaza, that shit-stained shiny sacksucker.
To be fair, I think you're the only one on this earth who hates black shinies, Barack.
What are you talking about? It's not just shinies. My least favorite thing in the whole wild world is the color black.
Oh my God, it's a he, Luigi!
Wow. I just realized I'm the only white person in this call.
Now, Joe, watch out for this spaghetti slurping fuck. You saw how chunky he was last episode when Peak was doing literally 0 damage to him. Don't take him lightly.
He's really built different, huh? Not only is he a pure wall,
Respect!
but having rough skin to slowly chip away at your health if you are using Thunder Punch or Ice Punch or Rock Punch is menacing.
What the hell is Rock Punch? Who learns that move?
Obviously, Geodude Barack, how could you forget? In the Japanese version, he had a move called Doburu Pisudan Fisto, which roughly translates to two-fist puncture, which is one of the most common sex moves in the West. Understandably, they censored it and labeled it Rock Punch in the international versions.
Never heard of that move, Joe, and you know me. I'm the guy with the crazy dance move.
Oh, we ain't talking about no two-stepper, Dougie, though you know all my bitches love me. Just go ask Melania how does Joe perform the Ultraton Rock Punch on her gluteus maximus and watch the fountain flow, baby.
Not gonna lie, Joe. I never know what you're talking about 60% of the time. And I'd rather keep it that way.
Who the fuck is Joe?
Straighten up, soldiers. We have the fight of a lifetime ahead of us. One misplay and the run is dead and gone.
Just let me cook Donald and I'll body bag your brother here in no time. Time for Majin Buu to go back to sleep.
Murder all of his monsters! Wait, I take it back. Please end the run here and spare Donnie.
You want him to die and finish our run right now because of some limp dick fear row? Get a fucking grip, Donald. And Joe, you know this thing has blast burn, remember? Jesus Christ. The one time we encounter something where we have full knowledge of its moveset and stats, and you risk it all like a complete moron.
I'm not risking Jack, Diddley, or Squat. Okay, maybe Diddley is in danger, but I'm gonna murder this thing harder than Donnie.
I can't believe Joe has killed 2 Donnies now. I thought we were besties.
Yes, keep fighting, you two.
What was that, Barack?
Oh, nothing, Flapple Face. Look, it's Toilet Bird.
He is eating it up!
He, in fact, was not eating it up.
Fuck off!
I guess I'll see him next week in the Shadow Realm, and oh, that's rough getting paralyzed like that, Joe. Hopefully you can break through the stun lock.
Why in God's name did you not go for ancient power? Yanma would have literally crumpled after getting hit by that.
Well, I just don't want the fight to be too easy, Donald, that's all.
I can't believe the president is choking this battle on Maine right now.
Do you not remember how many Pokemon we've freaking lost so far, Joe?
Oh, yeah? And whose fault is that, huh?
Well, fuck. He's got a point there.
It's a he. Louis Jackson.
Well, Run is dead. It was good while it lasted. Let it be known I never liked you clowns and your goofy cuts, your non-existent swag and Rizless personalities.
What year is it? I just heard fucking swag and Riz in the same sentence.
Okay, real talk. I've got to be careful this lovebird doesn't freeze me with Blizzard. Remember Red on top of Mount Silver? That whippersnapper used to always freeze my mag cargo in our fights. It was insane.
There is so much wrong with that sentence right now, Sleepy Joe, but get the hell out of there. Osama is about to time travel back to 2011 if you leave him in right now.
Wait, is Osama dead IRL? What the fuck? Then whose house did I send the Navy SEALs to this morning for mass genocide?
Probably some little bitch baby who can't even beat Pokemon X and Y. Also, you're both welcome with killing Osama, by the way. I never get any praise for it, so I would appreciate it if you two spoke your mind right now.
Spoke my mind? All right, here's my brain right now, Barack.
Hot diggity hound our anus, is that what your brain sounds like right now? Understandable, to be fair, because you're using the exact same strategy Barack was using last episode. Pete can't do Jack, Diddley, or Squat right now. Okay, she might get around to doing Jack later, but that's besides the point.
Trust me, I'm going to push Peak to her absolute limits. This sandwich maker is going to learn the hard way what happens when you try to bring down the team of the White House's greatest presidents. And Barack, I guess.
What the fuck do you mean? And Barack, I guess? I'm literally in triple S tier in terms of Pokemon Nuzlocking. The tier list goes me, then Pokemon challenges, then Wolfie, then Joe.
Who the heck is Joe?
Joe fucking mama. She's so high on the tier list because she throws my balls around and captures my monsters with a 100% catch rate. But in all seriousness, the only person to ever come close to my skill in Nuzlocking is, ironically, our editor, game producer 6.
Is this where you selfishly point out that 91% of our viewers aren't subscribed to his channel?
What? No, screw that dong dangler. We have a fucking gym battle to focus on. Good shit for focusing on the fight, Joe.
I'm not gonna lie, boys, I'm still trying to figure out who Joe is. Have I met this guy?
No, and you never will, Mr. Rogan. Now go back to making your silly little podcast, you bald bastard.
Peak is hanging on for dear life. Holy Tropius penetrator.
Wait, hold on, let me cook up something fresh here. Watch this. Snack has D-Dance and Vital Throw that will murk him harder than 198.
Oh shit, that was a freaking bar. Get your motherfucking Pokédex out.
How am I slowly becoming the voice of reasoning? Both of you shut up for 2 seconds. Joe, which, spoiler alert, is you, Mr. President, Vital Throw isn't going to cause a dent in this flappy bird goober. Now you've set up the rain permanently, so Dog's Fire Punch is going to be crippled as a result. We are fucked!
But a plus 10 Vital Throw can beat even Goku in a fight. And Goku is the strongest anime of all time.
Actually, Joe Prince Vegetables is the anime of the times.
Fuck you, Barack, you literal Zarude. And cop the fuck on, Joe, you relicant aging dick waggler. Jump kick is gonna wipe out your entire clan.
Trust me, he's going to miss and one-hit KO himself, Donald.
Okay.
What the shit? I think he just healed himself. His health bar didn't fucking move.
Well, I'm still going for the mid-game sweep. My attack, speed, agility, AP, DC, IQ, battle IQ, and plot armor are all way higher than this long neck bitch clit, so I really should have nothing to worry about.
Should have nothing to worry about? You see he is screeching you right now. Snack is one chomp away from getting abolished from reality.
Oh, but look at him dance. Dance, Snake Boy, dance.
Did anyone else feel that statement was racist? I don't know why, but just asking a snake boy to dance feels dirty.
I'm about to feel slimy after killing this pure tank with Bind. Throwback to my legion of Dragonites from Gen 1 who would choke the ever-living shit out of anyone who dared walk in my path. You know, when I was in my prime, I was able to put Bruno in a chokehold. One of my greater achievements, TBH.
You think that's impressive? I'm in the same weight division as Crasher Wake. Him and I once got into a sumo wrestling match for 11 hours straight. All things considered, it was a close match. But in the end, one swift brick break to his jaw knocked him out cold. I should have really started with that move, but hey, I got the dub in the end.
I hope you dipshits are still paying attention because Snack's defense is at an all-time low. Joe, you in particular are acting suspiciously casual for someone who is facing one of the toughest trainers in the region.
This fight is freaking free Barack, just like slave labor. I could literally close my eyes and mash this luminescent pink Game Boy and I would be freaking Gucci. Now I'm not going to do that because I will in fact fall asleep because this fight is fucking sleep. Shoutouts to the new best Pokemon spin-off that came out this week, Pokemon Sleep, or as I like to call it, Pokemon Barack.
Oh yeah? Well, wait until Gen 10. That's when Pokemon Piss and shit come out and we all call them Pokemon Donald and Pokemon Joe.
So am I Pokemon Piss?
Shut up, Necrozma. Neck across small balls, more like.
Guys, I would really appreciate some clarification. Can I pretty please be Pokemon Piss? That's been my dream for like ever.
You should both come in a bundle package called Pokemon Testicles. You ball-sucking looking cucking trucking motherfuckers.
I only come in single packs now. There is no way in hell would I ever be able to fill a full bundle pack with my pipe sauce.
Oh shit, the +6 Vital Throw.
Not going to lie, that damage was pretty decent, but I wish we had Thundershock or something that would vaporize this fake dragon in a millisecond.
I think Dog's Fire Punch would actually kill here somehow, even in the rain.
My God, you boys grow up so fast. Joe, your Thundershock prophecy was quite tear-jerking. I've got to say, I didn't know you had that sort of power inside. And Donald, you not only understood how Conversion 2 works, because let's face it, every time it gets used, every player has to look up how goddamn useless that move is, but you also knew that dog would be able to effectively hit the damage roll in the rain. Look at you two go.
Barack, I didn't know in the slightest that Snack was going to learn Thundershock.
I figured Dog would be okay because he had high HP, but you know what? I'll take this ass licking for now, Barack.
The what now?
Okay, guys, let's stop messing around. Where's the third gym leader at? I'm ready to smoke his ass like our Torkoal.
You just creamed him, Joe. I'm actually so proud. Let's fucking go.
Psychic for Osama or Peak?
What the fuck?
I call bullshit on this, and I ain't talking about Grand Bull. This is some messed up malarkey.
This is some asshole tactics right here. What kind of psychic type cannot learn the move Psychic? Is there even any?
Well, there's Beldam. Unknown. Why not? And Wobbuffet. But they are all exceptions for a reason.
Our team is a bunch of pump chumps, and that's on God.
Don't forget we have the mock bike now, Joe.
Let me test it out, RQ. Slow the fuckity down! How the fuck do you steer this shit?
Stay back, Lucifer.
Ball sandwich.
WTF.
Joe, bottom right house. That's where Rock Smash is. Get that shit and bounce like an Azurill, please, I'm begging.
I got it. You will never catch me on that torture device ever again. Seriously, that thing was zipping faster than a Reggie Lecky. Low-key thought I was going to crash and end the run there, boys. Please forgive me.
Get the hell back on that bicycle, Freddy. I ain't watching this white-haired bastard run around the place anymore. Now that we have the top movement speed unlocked, we might as well use it. Grow up and get over it.
You know that's USA's hat, right, Obama? His hair color is black or orange or some shit, but all I know is it ain't white.
Oh, that sucks. It's not my superior race color?
Don't you mean our superior race color, Joe? Why the hell am I not included in our white supremacy talks?
Ever since your bitch ass made an oath of allegiance with the annoying orange, we kicked you out of the Caucasian clan. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, as long as you two don't join that cool cuck clan or whatever the hell it's called, I guess we can still be friends. Say, Joe, have you got any idea of what your comment question of the day is?
Oh, yeah, I actually do. I've had it for a while now. This one isn't going to be a positive question. And one of our commenters last episode coincidentally suggested it. It might start a few gang wars, but Brickett, I'm feeling feisty today. The question is, what is your least favorite generation as a whole? I feel the no-brainer here is Gen 1. I love it, don't get me wrong, but it's a byproduct of an ancient era. There weren't many games for the generation because obviously there weren't any established spin-offs or remakes to be done yet. On top of that, compare the graphics and gameplay to more modern entries and it isn't even close. Pokemon feels incomplete without the dark, steel, and fairy type, as well as the physical special split, items, and abilities.
All right. Nice to see the commenters will be showing up with their pitchforks today. Mine is Generation 7. I was going to say Gen 9, but it isn't over yet, so we have to wait and see what spin-offs and extras that brings. But I think I speak for everyone when I say Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just weren't it. They are the only third and fourth versions I would highly recommend people to stay away from if you already played Sun and Moon. People say it apparently has a good post-game, but I never made it past the third island because I was too bored out of my freaking mind playing it. On top of that, what side games have you got? Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. What an obvious cash grab. Pokemon Rumble Rush, servers shut down. Pokemon Duel, servers shut down. Magikarp Jump, oh please just kill me now before the shitty mobile games take over.
Okay, you're both fucking idiots. Did you forget that Gen 5 exists? Remember they charged $15 for the Pokédex 3D Pro, a glorified model showcase? Dream Radar was also trubbish, literally. Black and white were okay, but to me they're easily the worst games in the franchise. You're telling me someone's favorite Pokemon is Unpheasant?
Unpheasant is my favorite Pokemon, Donald. What you gonna do about it? That's the Gears Pokemon that evolves into bigger gears, right? That drastic design change made me shoot my glue tube all over my 3DS XL back in the day.
Well, Joe, let me be clear. Gen 1 was literally peak Pokemon you Kangas Khan feet jacker. It's the core gameplay simplified and brought to its most strategic form. How could anyone hate that?
You're lucky I even still have Ziggy in the party, you zigger.
The fuck?
If this next Mon is from Generation 1, I will commit Sudoku right now live on television.
Damn, I'm pretty sure today's Sudoku is pretty difficult. I glanced at it this morning. They only gave us like 45 numbers. That shit is crack.
Oh, vagina mufflers. This shell smash sack of sriracha is worthless. Did we need another water type? For Kunk's sake, I hope the next gym is electric so I can send out snack for the rain and let our team get ass wiped by thunder. I hate Cloyster.
What the hell did Cloyster ever do to you?
I don't have time to tell the story. It all started when I participated in that underground fighting dojo. Blah, blah, blah. Chopsticks and sharks got involved. Blah, blah, blah. Then Cloyster flew in through the roof. Blah, blah. And that's how I lost my left eye. Now do you understand?
Mickey Mouse on a dildo. How did we get here?
It's okay, Joe. I just foresaw that you killed this Cloyster with a crit fire punch from dog after you put it to sleep. I guess you got what you wanted after all, you whiny old saggy sage.
Ah, come on, Joe. You were doing so well, and now you ruined it.
He always lets us down, Donnie.
Oh, so you say I'm a failure, Barack, is that it? Well, you know what? Today's the day someone finally stands up to your Zekrom-looking ass. You may be legendary, but you're only one guy at the end of the day. Fuck this destiny shit. Fuck this future is determined shit. If we want to live in the moment, we should be able to choose so. A world with no gods.
What?
Nani?
Get your ass out of here, biatch.
Nanda Toll.
Joe, oh my God, that was impeccable. I'm blown away by that display of pure skill. How the hell did you overcome Barack's vision?
Here comes Vaj.
Damn you, Joe Sephiroth. I will never fail against you ever again. You hear me?
Oh, I hear you, best Nuzlocker and Buzzcocker, as they call you. Guess my willpower just outshone yours today. Maybe actually try a little next time, won't you? I like a good challenge, but that last prediction was just atrocious.
I never thought I would see Sleepy Joe talk the talk, only to then immediately follow it up with walking the walk. I heard this cave was just called Path until Joe stepped into it because he's spitting fire right now.
Oh, look, another fucking Generation 1 water type. Let me guess, I killed this one too. Do I, Barack?
Well, let me have a look, Joe.
Shut the fuck up and silence your bitch ass. Let me cook. Don't you ever dare try speak. When I'm spitting nothing but facts, you hear me. You always think you are the bee's knees, the butterfly's wings, the cow's tits. Well, newsflash, you ain't nothing but a bum to me. Pack your bags and go back to Afghanistan, you immigrated clodsire tub of shit. I'm the top dog now. Rough, 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 rough.
How is Obama catching the biggest L of his life when he ain't even the one playing the game? Oh yeah, it might be over for the Obama stands.
Okay, you pack of pseudo-wudo shafters, are you proud of yourselves? What do you two want? A fucking trophy to prove that you're somewhat halfway decent in a children's role-playing game? Grow the fuck up. All you two talk about is balls and cock all day while mindlessly mashing buttons, praying that nobody on the team dies. I may have my faults, but that's still a test of my skill at the end of the day. I'm a goddamn human, not a heartless machine. I make the best moves wherever possible. You two have one hand on your thin Lizzie Dickies and the other on your joystick and can't tell the difference of which is which. I don't need to prove to you two that I'm better. Deep down in my soul, I know I'm the undisputed king of Pokemon.
I hate to go against you, Barack, because it makes me look racist, which I might be, but regardless, we needed Joe to put in work this episode. He is the MVP of this segment of the game, I can't lie. He took down a gym leader, caught a fully evolved Pokemon, and most importantly, hasn't killed anyone thus far. We needed this redemption arc now more than ever to give our viewers hope that we are somewhat capable of beating this game. Plus, Game Producer 6 has been threatening to chop our testes off if we don't continue this series because his channel will fall off and become irrelevant again.
Look, Barack, I can give you a few pointers on how to get better if you want, I don't mind. At the end of the day, this is our collective adventure, so I don't mind giving you a hand job or a hand at the game because we all benefit from it.
The only thing I'd take from you is your life, so shut the hell up.
No, you shut the hell up, Jinx, before I deep freeze you into the next ice age.
Fellas, calm down. The tension is getting very high in here, and I don't want us to fall out. Let's just put our differences aside. And remember, we are working as part of a team here. Yes?
You're right, Donald. I'm sorry for all the mean stuff I said, Barack. That was just the adrenaline from the HP ups I consumed this morning. I'm going to try catch this sloppy kaboo-toppy now.
That is easily top 5 most cursed things you have ever said, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Catching the sloppy kaboo-toppy right now.
Oh, ho, ho, I wouldn't have tried catching this thing yet, sleepy dick. Oh, fuck you on a Vegas firework, you resurrected donkey fuck.
I guess my desire to catch the sloppy kaboo-toppy was stronger than your willpower again, Obama. GG no re.
You cannot call this thing sloppy, Joe, you sloppy Joe.
Fine, boo-boo it is.
You know what? I'm just going to shut up and move on with the topic at hand, because at the end of the day, I guess you are progressing while maintaining the amount of team members we have, Joe. I will applaud you as a good player for that at the very least, as even Donald and I haven't had the best track record lately.
Thanks, Barack, and I apologize for any words that may have hurt your snowflake ass. I'm only joking. You know I have a lot of non-homosexual love for you guys, and to be honest, I think we will end strong this episode. I will get the TM for whatever secret power is going to be and try dodge as many trainers as possible. That way, whenever we can withdraw Vaj and Boo Boo out of the box, they can be used against the trainers we skipped to level them up and gain a bit of moolah. Does that sound like a plan?
Very smart plan, Joe. Next episode, I'll head to Fall Arbor Town and bounce back down the route to take down all the pesky trainers along the way. I guess it'll be my turn for a filler episode and for my one shot of regaining your trust. Right now, out of all of us, Joe, you have the lowest death count. You deserve a crown or something.
Wait, Frenzy Plant kind of goes nuts. Oh, hell yeah. Osama can learn it, that wacky tobacco weed whacker.
I wouldn't be opposed to teaching the move to Osama. He has pretty great stats across the board and is putting in God's work, or should I say Allah's work. So imagine what he could do with a stab move, or should I say explosive fire power.
Well, now that Joe has slept with someone his own age, I think it's a pretty fitting time to end the episode. Good stuff, Joe. I owe you a slick high five the next time I see you.
Yeah, Joe, I've got to say you were really on a tear this episode, and I can't forget the fact that...
What's so funny? Why the scuffed laughter?
Yeah, Joe, if you have something hilarious to say, share it with the audience.
Ha ha ha. Well, you see, I made the reporter say came. Oh, man, all that set up for nothing. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to like, comment, and share the video around in preparation for the next part. Until then, see you later, everyone. What's up, my adoring fans and the people of America? Welcome back to another Pokemon Sapphire episode. Today, the tan Snorlax is going to redeem himself by not letting anyone die this episode. Say hi, Donald, you useless shiz niche.
Joke's on you, Sleepy Joe. You're trying to get me riled up before we start just to make yourself look good. But I'll have you know I've hit peak Zen mode, no Darmanitan needed. Speaking of fiery monkeys, what's up, Barack?
Thanks for the introduction, you 2,000-ton Tinkaton twat truck. I'm feeling great this episode. Our editor told me a few minutes ago that we got monetized for this series, meaning our payment per episode has officially gone up to $2.23. That's pretty hype, if you ask me.
I don't know how many times I have to remind you guys, but the 8 cents you save from tax evasion goes a long way. Trust me.
Seriously, you guys aren't joking? You get paid for this? I'm the freaking goat at the moment, and I'm getting abused for free publicity? What am I, black?
Definitely not, Joe, and we don't want you to bring down our pride. Thank you very much. Anyway, from the bottom of our hearts, I just want to say thank you all for subscribing and putting this series on the map. We read all the comments on these videos, so your support honestly means the world to us and Game Producer 6. You are all the greatest. Thank you.
So this is my filler episode, right? Who's the lucky individual who I'll be cream pieing today?
Oh, please don't assimilate Clerk Leo's back door. We were destined for each other, Donald. I was saving my virginity for him, my one true love.
Yeah, don't worry, Joe. I won't be giving my secret sauce to any underage boys. I know you'd never talk to me again if I did so.
I'm glad you know your limits, Donald.
Okay, you creepy, drowsy fucks, let's move on swiftly. We have an encounter coming up on the next route, Donald. Make sure it's something decent, I beg of you.
Can you not foresee who it is, Barack? Isn't that your gimmick?
Well, you see, using it the past few episodes took up so much cursed energy that Sukuna was draining my life force. I don't think there's a point in wasting my energy on encounters that we are going to be running into anyway. It's not beneficial information to us.
I can't believe the devs nerfed Barack. We are toast on a stick now.
To be fair, Joe, the viewers were getting spoiled by major events the past few episodes. It's not really going to impact our gameplay, but it'll help the audience stay engaged for the episode.
I fucking hate Fire Emblem Engage, and that's why they should read the manga.
Preach it, Joey!
Oh, look, it's Waggers.
I don't know what that word means or implies, but I'm going to let it slide for now.
Oh, heck yeah. Waggers is my wigger for real.
Fucking what?
It's better than saying naggers. Y'all remember that one South Park episode where that white dilf got away with saying the N-word like 60 times? How the hell did they get away with that?
You just answered your own question, Donald. It's South Park. It's part of the holy trinity of uncancelable cultures. It consists of South Park, PewDiePie, and Eminem, all beasts of their respective fan bases who can seemingly never be canceled. Even when they've all said the N-word too, I'd give them the pass anyway.
I'd give them the Wigga pass if they were in desperate need of it too.
God, you truly are a lifesaver, Joe. What did we do to deserve your dying old ass? I'll just call him Wagma instead because I don't trust myself or Joe enough if I called him Waggers.
Fair assessment, Donald. I wouldn't trust myself either.
I appreciate your awareness, fellas. I really do. How have we both been this week? Have you guys been playing anything or watching anything in particular this week?
I keep getting scam phone calls saying, Mr. Biden, you are the president. You have to start coming into work before the country falls apart. Like, seriously, do they not know I'm the president? I don't have time for such fake ass calls.
That's slightly worrying, Joe, but honestly, I'm still salty. You won the last campaign, so you should go on a long vacation or something. Maybe to the Sevi Isles or somewhere. Anywho, I've been playing Dickman 4. It came out on the Switch recently.
Don't you mean Pikmin 4?
Why the hell would I pick my men? The surprise dicks is what makes the game so intuitive.
Donald has a fair point for once, that sleazy fuck. Besides the likely scams, I went to see the Barbie movie last weekend.
Oh, really? How did you find the movie, Joe? Minor spoiler alert, but I heard the ending was deep and gave a fascinating insight into a woman's role in society. Did you find it changed your outlook on females as a whole?
It did not change my outlook on a female's asshole. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If it can't fit my spiky DSI in it, then it's useless to me.
I mean, do you respect women more after the movie, Joe?
Oh yeah, of course. I respect how fucking hot Barbie is. Now I'm torn between which fictional character I'd rather bang, Barbie or me and Shao. Tough call.
My low tick is where it's at, boys. One day you'll see the light.
I'm not a serpent snatcher, Donald, for Christ's sake.
Oh, for Badoof's sake, look what you two idiot sandwiches have done. One conversation about women in power, and this bitch thinks she owns the PC system. Get a fucking move on, ho. You can't even wire your emotions together, let alone a computer.
Donald with the actual factuals. I love it.
Lightning Rod doesn't give immunity this gen, so we still get trashed by electric moves. Still, Rock Slide and Metal Claw is okay coverage with good HP.
We could just use it as a fleshlight. Whether it's alive or dead personally doesn't bother me.
Flame Body and again good HP on Boo Boo here as well. If we keep this thing for Surf, it'll start proving its worth rather quickly.
Drought, so now we have access to Sun teams. That alone makes Wagma an invaluable member to the team. We better be wise in keeping this little thing alive.
Why are we keeping your penis alive again?
Good one, Barack.
And so the dick sucking begins. You two karma chameleons better watch it next time I see you on the streets. Say, Barack, what have you been up to lately?
Well, I've been catching up on the old Kitchen Nightmares episodes since they announced that Season 8 is coming out later this September. After nearly a decade, the goated Ramsay Show will be back on television. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Ram these nuts down your throat. Goddamn, haha.
Excuse me, Sleepy Joe, was it? Yes, could you please repeat what you just said to my fucking face?
Is that Gordino? Oh, hell no. I ain't got the strength in me today to take this battle.
You fucking cabbage cake, come here to me for a fucking second. You come in here thinking you're the stunky shit because you didn't lose a fucking pocket monster last episode. I'll be sure to get a signed postcard from fucking Chef Mike sent to the fucking White House.
Wait a minute, Goro, don't pummel this retired weasel yet. He might come in handy in the next few episodes.
Am I fucking dreaming? Or is this flaming hot Cheeto trying to tell me how to run my fucking business? Listen to me, you chunky, winkly dick. Every time I look at your radiant figure, I lose a fucking Michelin star. So get back on the treadmill and keep running until you resemble a human again, you worthless sack of semi-sage shaft.
Keep it cool, Ramalam. These two are just trying to keep up with my skill level. No need to be alarmed. They're harmless, I promise you.
Oh, fuck me, Barack Obama, is that you? You gracious pretzel, it's been a while. Fucking hell, what is your secret to looking so fucking young? I'm starting to look like an LGM here with my fucking 3 bars Wi-Fi signal imprinted on my forehead. Yet you age like the finest red wine I secretly use as the pure A to my beef Wellington. I'll never fucking forget that incredible Talon flame switch you pulled off in the VGC finals back in 2013. Our fucking team wouldn't have won without it, you absolute legend.
Just another dub from my prime era. What can I say? The Obama/Ramsey combo went nutty back in the day. Now, will you please excuse my two raw salmon skins here for their stupid little words?
Why, of course, you fucking goat. That's the least I could do for an alpha male of your caliber. Just promise me you'll never let these two bimbo blocks cook ever again. That shit had the whole of France cringing like, wow, fuck me.
You have yourself a deal, G-Dog.
All right, fuck me. Thanks for that. I'll see you on Hell's Kitchen, sous chef Obama. As for you other two, fucking piss off.
Okay, I have to ask, how the hell do you know Gordon Ramsay Barack?
Well, not only was he my personal chef when I was the president, but he also was my doubles partner for the VGC World Tour back in the Generation 5 and 6 format. We called ourselves the sauciest Swizzlers because our drip was untouchable and our synergy in battles was even better. Gordon is actually a tactical genius, but if he was knocked out by an unlucky crit or status ailment, well, it was downhill from there. As he would say, fuck me, this is feeling as worse than eating a Tauros cunt.
They do eat weird stuff over in the Europe, so I don't know what I expected. But hold the freaking sex phone for a second. How come he's not the personal chef of the White House anymore?
Well, he heard I was leaving and that son of a cutie fly dipped. His loyalty made me shed a tear that day. I can't lie.
Yeah, the same day I started as America's greatest president, we got a new chef called Paul. Pretty sure that rat-a-tat-a bastard tried to poison me a few times. That Polish fuck.
Oh my God, I want to chop Paul's balls off and eat them. It probably still tastes better than the shit he brings out of the kitchen.
Now you skinny midgets are making me hungry. I would kill for Tauros cunt served with a side of Paul's balls. Yummy.
You two are some of the sussiest mother fluffers alive. Y'all need therapy.
My therapist committed sauce on the side after hearing that I ate my dog.
Clerk Leo, let me gaze into those eyes of yours. Check me out at the till and make me pay with my pom-pom routine. Please.
Get your Oricorio looking ass out of here, MJ.
Say, boys, I actually have a question in regards to wiping out in this run. If we lose our full team of 6 and black out, or should I say Barack out?
Fuck you.
Even if we have Pokemon in the PC, would you consider the run over? I personally wouldn't, but I know some hardcore players would see that as an instant loss. So how are we viewing this rule?
Well, for the past 49 runs, I had the rule where if I had another 6 Pokemon in the PC, so basically another full squad ready to go, the run wasn't over. If I had 5 or less, then I considered it a loss. That way I could still manage some of my resources in the PC and didn't encourage me to just sack everyone in my party once I got to the Elite Four and Champion.
That's a fair way to do it, Barack. So if we wipe out once while we still have 6 monsters in the PC, we get a self-revive and can keep going once we deposit our full party in the dead box and withdraw a completely new team. How about we keep this to once only during the whole run? So if we wipe out a second time, regardless on if we have another team ready to go in the PC, the run will end then and there. That seems fair enough to me.
I like that idea, because if one of you two idiots wipe, that ain't my fault. We shouldn't have to stop playing because Barack has another fucking aneurysm.
Okay, chuckle fucks, how about we up the stakes a bit? If any of us wipe out during this run, they have to suffer something, some sort of punishment or penalty.
Whoever wipes has to suck the other 2 off live on camera.
Watch me guillotine this cheap fuck.
Common Donald L. right there. You can't use one-hit KO moves like me, you stack-a-taka built kunkwad.
Pipe down, Chimchar. I want to ask my comment question of the day, now that the British angry video game nerd is gone. The question is, what is your favorite Pokemon song of all time?
Are we talking theme songs from the anime or OST or what?
Yeah, just music from the games. Everything from the mainline games to the spin-offs are included. But maybe in a future episode we can ask, what opening song is the best?
All right, let me start off. Dialga's fight to the finish from Mystery Dungeon is an absolute banger. And I know you'll agree with me on this, Joe. It's got final boss theme energy and bucket loads. There's a sense of hope and emotion, yet equally it feels like an impossible obstacle to overcome. This gigantic draconic menace just stares you down while this bombastic track tries to keep your spirits up. I really can't describe how it felt the first time clawing through Temporal Tower, only to face this behemoth at the top. I'll always associate that feeling of triumph with this song.
Oh, Barack, you are cooking the most medium rare dub of your life. Talk your shit, dog.
That song is okay. I'd give it a strong 5 out of 10. If you want a real final boss theme, look to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's final boss versus the AI professor. The beginning reminds me of early Mega Man stages. Then it just keeps building and building like a garganacle until you hear that sick yet somewhat familiar kick-ass riff. Then the music breaks down again, giving a real sense of hope. Then the fucking beat drops and that's when it clicks. It's the goddamn raid battle theme. The motifs carried over are just unparalleled for a Pokemon game, and that's undeniable.
That's a fair point, Donald, but I don't think a final boss is what a Pokemon game
Look,
is about
Joe,
anyway.
I'm about to cuck you right now and bang this old lady until she toxic croaks all over me with gunk shot. I'll get her to call me tired and weak and drowsy just to fuck with you.
Donald, will you just move on for fuck's sake? Just because you like to imagine yourself riding a 300-year-old woman doesn't mean you can play out your wild sex fantasies while Joe and I are around. We are trying to answer your question, you inconsiderate asshole. Have a bit of respect.
Just sweet crust Barack, it's called a fucking joke. You know those things we keep telling throughout this series. Or do you believe that everything we say is true? Are you telling me Joe is an actual pedophile? Or that you love 7 white cocks draped around your neck?
Fucking Jiminy Cricket Donald. I only love yellow and blue cocks draped around my neck, you boomer.
That's my sussy student. Enough rapid-ashing around. Proceed, Joe.
All right, boy toys, my favorite song is the National Park theme from the Johto games. The beginning is so soothing and relaxing, like I could genuinely imagine myself strolling through a sunset-lit park, listening to such a calming tune. Then the track absolutely peaks with a melody that I can only describe as nostalgic. That's when you rendezvous with the gang. Your best friends come running over laughing, spreading high fives, and happiness all around the friend group. Life just hits different then. It's a perfect culmination of melodic genius and emotional construction to bring the piece to a sweet yet memorable end.
Damn, that was some deep whizzle, Joey. You top percentage rap mother bumper.
Plus that Botanic Sage mashup is a tear-jerker. Don't tell Jill, but that song always reminds me of my childhood crush who always wanted to take over the world. She's now wanted for 151 accounts of 1 gen-degree murder. Ah, the memories of running from that blade.
OMFG, Joe, you win on this one. That song is art and literally music to my ears. I love that song.
I've never heard the mashup. I'll be sure to blast it on my AirPod G Max Pros later on after we are done with this episode. You know, I keep 20 packets of pocket tissues on me at all times. So bring on the tears.
Kind of reminds me of our editor's favorite high school anime. The one with the secret baseball mini-game, the little ball busters or something.
Say, Donald, how are you finding the team so far? How are the new catches getting along? And would you say there are any major weaknesses or gaps in our team?
To be honest, our team is looking pretty snazzy at the moment. Vaj's rock slide is pretty strong, coupled with her attack stat. And once we start getting some water-type moves, the same type attack bonus should make her a capable special attacker. Boo Boo is doing pretty well too, and very much falls in the same category. I'm very confident in our team right now.
Well, now that you've said that out loud, I guess that means somebody is going to die relatively soon. Well done, you totem-looking ass Digimon.
Hey, no sparking Pokemon versus Digimon wars here, Joe. Relax. And have a bit of faith in Donald. He's been cruising with no bruisings this episode, so I don't think we could have asked for more from him.
What can I say? I don't know why you two ever doubted me. I am the freaking greatest of all time. You might as well call me the Michael Jordan of Pokemon. Just don't ask me for a butt scan right now. You may or may not find a remote-controlled vibrating butt plug giving me hints on which move to use, which is being controlled by famous PokeTuber Small Ant. That's all I'm asking for.
Wait, what the spookity maniac trick did you just say to me?
I know the feeling, Donald. Did you both know I was once a chess grandmaster and top 3 chess players in the world back in 1996?
Oh, really? That's quite the impressive feat, Joe. What happened? Did you lose motivation or concede to playing competitively while you were still hot on the pawns?
Picture this, boys. It was the World Championship Chess Finals back in '96. That year it took place in Las Vegas. I was soaked in cash, bitches were swinging out of me, and all 16 of my chess pieces were personally handcrafted from 8-karat gold and diamonds. I was pimping, to say the least. Naturally, I curb-stomped all my opponents and made it to the finals with relative ease. Then this smug little shit proceeds to win 8 games in a row against me and doesn't even pop off at the end. This little fuck had the same poker face on since the day he probably came out of his fucking mama's womb about 12 weeks prior. I'm convinced he used the same tactics as you to win Donald. I'm still pissed to this day.
So let me get this straight, Joe. You think that a 6-year-old kid won against you in chess by using a remotely vibrated butt plug to tell him the best move to make? I mean, that sounds believable nowadays, but not back then for a 6-year-old.
I have to agree with Donald here. This doesn't seem like something a kid could do. Who makes butt plugs suitable for a 6-year-old anyway? I feel like that should be illegal. Who was this kid anyway, Joe?
Just this Norwegian dick face called Magnus Carlsen. Never heard of him before. Apparently he's okay at chess nowadays. I would smoke him in the salty run back. He doesn't want these issues.
Like, who would test these vibrators? Hey kids, who wants a free prototype butt plug?
I wish my butt plug would tell me about moves my Pokemon could learn. If Boo Boo got like Solar Beam or something, we would be chilling right now.
Damn, the power of Donald's ass expander is too strong, it seems.
I would rather plug myself into a live socket with a metallic fork. I would rather take some advice from Eminem and shove a more pico up my ass through a tube screaming, "Fack, fack, fack." Let that little asshole aura wheel on my asshole, oh yeah.
Well, it's time to test this new special beam. No cannon needed.
Well done, Diccolo, you Namekian, no genitalia looking ass. Ain't no way in hell we live in 2 razor leaves, you fucking choke artist.
It's fine, Comatose Joe. Solar Beam is easily one hit, killing this hentai artist.
Bullshit mode activate.
Saved by the Barack, the story of Donald's life at this rate.
Now listen, they never expect the second Solar Beam.
Get back in line, you right, you rat bitch. You're so fucking worthless, I don't know why Arceus ever created you. Oh, wait, I do. To make all of his humans point and laugh at your existence. And to remind me that I'm never as fucking trash as you will ever be. Sharpen up, Porygon, you jagged shit, and stop making stupid plays. The audience literally think you're the worst player out of us 3, so stop trying to show off. They hate you.
Excuse me, Gandalf the Gay, you better start sucking me. Who won the last poll that GP6 put out on his community tab? I believe it was me, haha, get trumped.
Oh, please, that shit was more rigged than your actual election. Plus, now that the audience has seen you can't be trusted, that opinion would definitely change.
Exactly, Barack. After this episode, we will get him to run the poll again. No relay race.
I get it, Joe. That was a freaking bar. It took me a moment, but that was pure fuego you just spit, hot damn.
I don't even get the sentence at face value. What does that one word mean? Run? What the lillipup does that mean?
It means go outside and touch grass with your feet, you idiot.
Oh, trust me, I would touch Belle Awesome with more than just my feet. I'd unleash my eruption all over her.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. I had just muted myself to pump a quick one out to the swallow on the screen. You can eruption Bella Delphine Donald as long as I get to horn drill this largemouth mammied mother sucker.
No, I did not say Bella Delphine. I wouldn't be worthy.
Man, that was a weird phase we went through in society. She was literally a clout chaser, addressed her fans as simps, and broke character all the time, yet her following was freaking huge a few years ago. I never understood the e-girl hype. Maybe I just have that thing called standards. What I will say is her 6ix9ine parody, I'm Back, was better than the original song. Not that it was that difficult to begin with, but credit where credit was due.
Both of them really said, are you dumb, stupid, or dumb? Every time I hear that line, my opinion changes on it. If you're on 50 pounds of that classic Escobar shiz, then that line goes hard. But when you're sober for only 3 hours a week like I am, the line is pure mighty-ana shit.
At least her bathwater tasted nutritious. I still have some left if you guys want a glass later.
We fucking don't. Now play the goddamn game, you simp.
Just to put everyone's minds to rest, yes, I make sure I am sober for these videos. Whenever I'm in the office or out for presidential duties, I'm definitely on that rust pack. Why else would I fall down so many flights of stairs on so many separate occasions?
It's actually quite impressive, Joe. You should start speedrunning Super Mario 64 and softlock yourself in the Princess's Secret slide. Then you could endlessly fall down that deep and empty void for the rest of your life.
Softlock, bitch, they call me Simple Flip Senior. Give me a fucking slope and watch the BLJ magic happen.
Simple Flips? What a great entertainer that guy is. One time, he accidentally started streaming on Kick and proceeded to pound King Thwomp's pussy 9 times in a row before sleeping left side up in front of 9 billion people. He's one of them Jeff Bezos kind of guys.
I can confirm that all actually happened. It pretty much sucked Granddad's bulk-up balls that he got a cease and desist from Nintendo from that. But you can't win them all, I suppose.
You know what doesn't suck Granddad's huge power balls? The fact you haven't lost anyone yet, Donald? I didn't think you had 4 brain cells to keep your concentration up this whole episode, but you have been dealing with these trainers in an effective manner. Be proud of yourself, you little nugget, you.
Thank you, Barack. Finally, real recognized real, if only we were rewarded for such smart play with a legendary like that, which is on the screen. All legendary Pokemon have the most badass sprites in the Gen 3 games. Just wait until Mewtwo comes back out onto the field and tell me that boy isn't stanced up. He is chilling like the frickin' villain he is. I flippin' love it.
I would love another legendary Pokemon, don't get me wrong. But we have a dog already, and more importantly, Osama bin Laden. If we have another rare monster, our levels will go up way slower, since we would then have 3 potent Pokemon who are on the slow EXP curve. As much as such power is tempting, we have to remember that having weaker or specialized Pokemon isn't necessarily a bad thing, as they will gain levels quicker, and they still serve a purpose.
There's no knowledge that is not power, Mr. McBlowy. I couldn't have said it any better myself. I'd rather have our whole team levels balanced across the board, mixed with weak and strong Pokemon, than 3 underleveled beasts and 3 neglected rodents.
That's true, but couldn't Osama and a Rottweiler just solo the game themselves? Why should we bother raising these inferior units if we literally have America's greatest threat waiting to explode on the opposition?
Well, let's say we pumped all of our time and energy and experience and effort into Osama, then we end up fighting the 7th gym, which is fire type. Who do you think would win in a fight? A level 42 Osama bin Laden or 5 level 38 Ho-Ohs?
Important question, does Osama know explosion yet?
Ho-Oh would be an even better reward than a Mewtwo. Rainbow Chicken Nando's tasty-looking fuck would make a great addition to our team. My only worry would be Donald wanting to eat him, since apparently he is a KFC whore now.
Yo, you listen for a sacred fire hot second? I ordered chicken fillets and put my dick in it. I call that bone chicken.
Oh God, Gordo was right. I'm never letting you brothers cook again.
Nice to see we are still your bros, Barack. That means a lot to me. Are you done for the episode, Donald?
Yeah, just swinging by the center for a quick heal. You two can log off for the night. I think I did pretty well today, redeemable, some might say.
You definitely did great today, Donald. I promise I'll be on my A game next time. No more throwing for content, I promise.
All right, time to go get me a bargain bucket. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notifications. Don't forget to check out the Discord link down below to see previews of the next episode before the full episode drops every week. Until next time, have a good one.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Sapphire Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last time, Donald absolutely demolished the couple of trainers down south of Fall Arbor Town, and today we are going to complete the loop back to Rust Burrow. That will give us 2 encounters, a couple of items and trainers, as well as ending it off by obtaining the EXP share. Does that sound like a plan, boys?
Sounds about as planned as my birth. Take that as you will. How was the KFC Donald?
Not gonna lie, boys. I felt very woozy after my 68th family-sized bucket. I don't know why my stomach was just refusing to consume that tasty boneless chicken wing.
So you're saying your body couldn't accept a 69? Go figure.
I see we have teenage dirtbag Barack today. Don't forget your desert underpass encounter as well as the second fossil here.
What in the Mewtwo fingerballs was that?
Sorry guys, I think my mic software glitched for a second. Anyway, Donald, you copper aja weighing plump, that path only exists in Emerald. I don't know why you couldn't eat your usual 200 KFC buckets, which is a shame considering you played so well last episode, you hot dog gargler.
I don't know why either, but I'll make up for it tonight. Anyway, Mudshot is actually a decent TM. It's no earthquake, but at least it can provide a ground-type move to someone who may need it down the line.
You said it's slacking. I've trained up the team since last time, so we'll get to see old faces who haven't fought in a while. Squad the War Turtle and save me the horsey or in this bitch.
Wait, is Wagma 1 level away from evolving? Oh, happy days. As my grandpa would always say, get back to work, you wagger.
Don't you fucking bring up your grandpappy Joey. I served under him for 14 years growing up. The pain and torture he put me through was borderline saucicidal, if you know what I'm saying. But what goes around comes around. That was definitely the most satisfying trigger I've ever pulled up to someone's skull.
Wait, you killed Joe's grandpa, Barack. That's insane. I never thought you'd be the type to kill someone.
What are you talking about? I've caught 4 bodies this week already.
The only thing you're bodying, Barack, is this game. And even that's debatable. You pull up to record these episodes sometimes 20 minutes late, usually high like a Steelix, and then proceed to have all our Pokemon fall to 1 HP and claim it was on purpose. Cut the bullshit, no Grand Bull. Those times were pure luck and everybody knows it. Once I start personally training Donald as his sensei, you'll be left in the dust with nobody to stand by your side. No friends, no skills, and definitely no bitches. You're on fraud watch, Barack, you Lechonk built fuck.
Dad, stop fighting. We are witnessing greatness here.
Wagma? Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Wagma balls over a pit of sharks. This evolution sucks Pyroar ass.
Oh, I can't believe it evolved into Pyroar. Yay! Wait, what the fuck? This ain't no sexy hot dog that I want to use hydro pump on. What gives, Barack?
I forgot to mention in the first episode, but while evolutions are randomized, the Pokemon will only evolve into a Pokemon of the same type. Unfortunately, of the billions of water types, we still managed to get a regular ass Poliwhirl evolution. Not my fault, bozos.
Well, that sucks more than dub wool titties, Barack. This guy's basically useless until we get a stone or King's Rock hard rock cock.
Well, suck them sheepy milkers then, Dolan. And Yosef, don't for a fucking second get comfortable after trying to diss me. I'll make the White House self-destruct like a wild shiny Geodude if you don't start putting some damn respect on my name.
You've got a lot to prove with this next encounter, Barack.
Joe is exerting his pressure.
You think I'm shitting and giggling, Barack, but I ain't laughing. This next encounter has to be pure, unadulterated fuego. As beautiful as May on a Friday night. Or even pretty damn fly for a white guy, which I know you struggle with, but step up your game, dog. You're washed.
Let me reveal the goddamn truth. Hey, Donald, want to know why you couldn't eat another chicken, you fat seismitoad fuck?
Holy mega chicken.
Here's your fucking reward for last episode, Donald, my wannabe bestie. One slight problem, this dude is built different. He is strong AF. If we are going to catch him, you better start wishing to Jirachi right now.
That did literally fucking 0. Oh, Christ, stab, fire blast, shit, piss, shit, balls.
Hold up, we living. Easy. Get that zigger out of there, Barack.
I just did the maths in my head, guys, and we have no one who can take a fire blast.
Snoop smokes that shit.
He's about to get so fucking high, he'll reach heaven. He might end up moving there.
Please live, Snoop, live.
Everybody is in crit range of death. I'm sending in snack for the drizzle. Fire Blast only has 3 more uses anyway, and then we might be able to celebrate catching this thing. Watch it have thunder, or some spectrier shit.
Good call, Barack. Maybe Snack can pull off a paralysis with Thundershock. I know that's not the best thing to bank on right now, but what else have we got? We don't have fucking dog with us for hypnosis.
Boys, this pride flag wearing Superstar has soft-boiled and fucking Fire Blast. This shit would be over if we caught it.
Okay, I'm gonna Thundershock once more, then go for a manipulation to see if I can force a paralysis. It might be too late in the battle for me to get a Reliant Seed is the only problem.
Barack, I am dead fucking serious. If you need to pull out Sukuna for this fight, I will let him finger bang me to death.
Calyrex cock! It actually has frackin' Thunderbolt. Start packing your motherfucking bags, boys. This series might as well be over.
Oh, it's so Jover, guys, isn't it?
Wait, we are so back. Don't give in, boys. Act like a woman, Barack, and manipulate this delectable bird with a stunned leg or something. The fight ain't over until the fat lady sings, and I don't hear Joe's mama yet.
Did you just hit me with the fucking Joe Mama right now, really? Also, she's actually humming the Black and White Emotions theme right now in the shower.
What the bloody hell? I mean, send pics or it didn't happen. Are you fucking serious right now? Oh yeah, it's so Jover.
We're so back.
You got some fight in you, Snack. I believe you can fly.
Drizzle is the freaking goat. He still has 2 Fire Blast PP, so maybe sending in one of our water types is our best choice? They definitely wouldn't live a Thunderbolt, though.
Peep this.
Why did Squad dodge when you said penis? Oh God, my 2,000-year-old heart is racing.
You will definitely need another heart transplant after this, Joe. Is this a safe move, Barack? Leaving Squad out in the open, susceptible to a T-bolt? I don't mean to doubt you, but holy Tangela hentai, this is crazily intense.
Judging by how much Snack took, we should live 1 T-bolt on 2 HP with a good roll. The odds are in our favor. Trust me, guys. I've lost sight of the RNG, so I'm not really sure which of these balls can catch it. I got distracted, forgive me.
I am Sukuna. Bow down to me, peasants.
Barack, you good? You're looking a little demonic there.
Oh, Lord and Savior Suki, you have returned. It's been 3,000 years. The new age of Pokemon has finally come around, and I'm here at your service, my Lord. Oh, how I have waited for this moment, for your triumphant return.
Get the fuck off my dick, Dawn fan, or whatever the hell you are. Nice to see you've gained mass since the last time we saw each other, you vegetable-dodging douche face. Brock's unoptimized play was pissing me off, quite frankly, so I've taken over to save this run. You may bow down to pay your respects to my wickedness.
I'll suck your thorny dick, my Lord. I'll take a curse dynamic punch to the rear. Say the word, and I'm yours.
Hate to interrupt this one-sided homo fest, but Save Me is not living a thunderbolt. Let me just clear that up real quick. King of curses, more like slow king of nurses.
Ah, the legendary special grade youngster, Joey. I've always wanted to personally spar with you to see exactly what you're made of, but I guess proving you wrong in Pokemon is just as good. How is my son doing? Did he ever get his revenge on you after my death?
I've fought countless foes in my life. I don't remember any of their names. Who was your son?
Why, it was Magnus Carlsen, the king of chess!
Oh, that butt plug sucking fuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So many questions. Joe, you were a special grade sorcerer? Sukuna's heard of you? And my lord, you have a son who played chess? This is some messed up frizzle.
It was just a phase, Donnie. Don't look into it. If Save Me dies, I will assassinate your son Sukuna with a scope lens bullet seed, I promise you.
If Save Me dies, he dies Joe. Only the strongest survive, and if he's not fit for an encounter as tough as this, then I don't care if he rots away in the dead box for the rest of his days.
You won't get away with this, you evil tall prick. I will figure out a way to revert you back to Barack, and then I'll spin your block. No prison realm.
With all due respects, my lord, that was some heat Joe was cooking up.
Everybody stand back before I expand something other than your domain.
You are literally nothing other than a bitch Sukanator. Get Cho's satanic little Marshadow looking ass out of here, you pathetic loser.
Ryoki Tenkai.
Hit him with it, my one true god.
Baru Kenkin.
Oh, sweet, we caught the Oh, I know you all appreciate how much I love the Gen 1 anime, so I'm going to call this bad boy Day 1. He was literally Ash's Day 1, and he gets huge respects for that.
Get fucked, Sukuna. Thanks for the free legendary biatch.
What are you talking about, Joe?
Don't pay him any mind, Barack. Squad was a small price to pay for such a powerhouse. I can't even be mad at you for that sack.
Sorry I kind of blacked out there. Hopefully everything was okay while I was gone.
Yep, everything was just peachy while you were Baracked out Barack.
I fucking knew you would say that, Joe. And look, it's that whore again. Get a fucking kitchen in your house, woman, you good for nothing.
I hope this Birdo has some good stats. I'm dying of thirst here.
Do us the honors, Barack. Hopefully he is a beast in some attack stat and can bulldoze through the rest of the game for us.
107 special defense and 90 special attack? Oh yeah, his Fire Blast is dangerous. One rock-type move, and not gonna lie, he's gonna die 1,000 deaths, and he isn't the fastest either. I can definitely see him making it to our final team for the Elite Four.
He also has flame body, so if he's against some capable physical attacker, he could potentially burn them and make their subsequent physical moves much weaker. Not gonna lie, boys, I'm excited to use him next episode.
Me too. I can't wait to use the Dragon Ruler of Infernos the next time I play. You better showcase his pure strength right now, Barack.
Well, let's look at it this way, boys. What type can really counter this incredibly powerful pocket monster? The only thing that comes to mind is rock types, because if they're partially ground too, then Thunderbolt doesn't affect them, and they resist our nuclear fire blast. But if we are up against a rock type anyway, we will be switching out, so it's safe to say this Egyptian god card is an unbelievably lucky min-max machine.
With our 100 plus SpDef, we could honestly tank water and electric type attacks pretty well too.
This burb is making my good rod turn super. I wonder how he tastes as well.
The bird or your super rod?
The bird Joe, I know how my super rod tastes. Has a tangy kick of mustard to it, nothing special.
Okay, this is the last thing I want to talk about while Day One is making his debut battle. Oh, look, Santa's little helper is next on the chopping block. Watch me electrocute his ass until next Halloween.
Okay, now can we solo the game with our team of legendaries? Osama, Dog, and Day One could collectively take down any trainer across the Ho-In region, so why don't we just rock this game socks off?
Osama bin Laden has been my dog since day one. How did you know, Donald? And keep your socks on, you spin-to-tangled feet, Azure flute fiddler.
Again, not a wise move, Donnie. We already went through last episode why that would be a bad idea. Our viewers, which 60% of aren't subscribed to us, by the way, don't want to sit through that long Onyx-ass explanation again.
Do you think if I go to McDonald's and ask for the Ho-Oh special, they'll know what I'm talking about?
No, but you'll find plenty of chicken and hose at Hooters. Isn't that basically the Ho-Oh in a nutshell?
Very curious as to how much damage we would take from a special attack.
He is eating it up. Where's my toilet bird gang at?
I'm about to pull the fucking sniper out called Kingdra and 360 kick scope Joe's fucking skull into the furthest pocket dimension.
Thank God I am normal, that is all. Anyways, bozos, calm the hell down. It's time for another comment question.
Can you make it interesting this time, Barack? Your questions are lame as hell usually.
What in a zelf-ass crack are you talking about, Joe?
This creeper sleeper has a point, Barack. You always ask the boring questions, so liven it up a bit, will you?
All right, you sack sap sippers, here's my extraordinary question for everybody. What is your Pokemon hot take that gets everyone pointing swords at your throat like that one guy from the Disney movie Tangled?
The what movie?
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Is that the meme from Twitter?
Wow, Joe, Twitter is that website's dead name, you inconsiderate blow-up doll. They go by X now. Have a bit of fucking respect, you misgendering prick.
All right, screw this Funkatron. We ain't talking about Twitter changing to X today. That's a topic for another time. Anyway, my Pokemon hot take is that Mega Evolutions are the worst mechanic ever brought into the series.
Whoa, fuck you. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to fucking obliterate him. Rough!
Relax,
rough.
Donald, relax. That is quite controversial, Joe. Jesus, but please, elaborate on why you think so.
I have a fair reason why I think this, and it's a huge problem once you look at later generations. People usually cite Mega Evolutions as the first new battle mechanic, but I call bullshit on that one. Z Moves coined that term. Mega evolving only applies to specific Pokemon, and it's blatant favoritism in the grand scheme of things. Did Lucario, Blaziken, and Garchomp need another busted form? I'm surprised Pikachu didn't get a fucking Mega. But now that we are past Gen 7 and Megas are totally absent from the games, what has happened to those new forms we got? Oh, that's right, they're gone forever. Mawile and Sableye, they've gone back to being useless. At least Z Moves, Gigantamaxing, Terrestrialization, and Z Moves are all universal. Anybody could use them, not just the lucky ones.
Rough!
Hold it down, Donald, please. Honestly, Joe, that isn't a bad point you make. Totally valid, I will give you that. I still love Mega Evolution, but I can see why people who have the same outlook as you would hate it. I hope you can accept losing Donald forever, because he might never get over the fact that someone dislikes Mega Lop.
Okay, I've chilled out, damn it. Joe, that is the worst take I've ever seen in my life. I just want you to know that. Anyway, I don't really have any hot takes the more I think about it. I like all generations somewhat. I like all the spin-offs. Designs from all games are good. Music is always superb. Lumineon is a top 3 Pokemon easy. The modern day games need more polish, and Battle Revolution is a classic.
Wait, what the fuck did he just say?
What, do you not like Battle Revolution?
No, he was talking about that Pokemon you just said. Lumineon? Who the hell is that?
Oh, you mean the best water type of all time. When I played Diamond for the first time, no joke, I boxed my level 48 Empoleon so I could use this adorable little monster on my team. And he did not disappoint, let me tell you. He soloed like half of the Elite Four, put a dent into Cynthia's team, and even helped me with Waterfall and Surf in the overworld when I needed it. Talk about versatility.
You should rot in hell for that, you uncultured swine-up. Everybody forgets about that stupid little fish family in Generation 4, and I mean everybody. Every time I need to complete the Pokedex in those games, I am always missing number 134 and number 135, which happen to be that little dick cheese in its pre-evolution. What's next? Sunfloor is the greatest grass type? Back off that copium, you cheese snickerdoodle.
Massive Obama L, plus you fell off, plus you're a hater, plus Lumineon solos, your fave, plus don't care, plus eat Crow Gunk's ass, plus ratio.
At least I had a decent reasoning as to why I said what I said, but you just have an outright wrong opinion. Its design is so basic, it's shiny as nothing special, and it literally doesn't have any standout stat. It has 3 stats at 69. Is that why you love this thing, you horny bastard? How can a Smogontier whore like yourself even consider this Pokemon somewhat decent?
I would never 69 it. That little fishy fish is my innocent, sweet child. I would never lay a finger on it that way. I'm a man with a dream, and a dream that one day I will live in peace with my favorite water type of all time, Lumineon!
Viewers, this is your 2-time favorite president from this series. The fuck? I hope they roast your ass in the comments. Anyways, time for a new encounter.
Please be my sweet Lumi.
Oh, skitty shit, it's skitty.
I would say this is a good find. It's got a super low catch rate, and chances are we will get a Moonstone in Lily Cove to evolve this little sucker. I'm going to call this little guy Rainbow, after the fact that its name always reminds me of Skittles.
That's super ironic, because don't you find the Moonstone straight ahead of you in the base game?
Joe's demented ass came through for once. What the shit?
I got mad skills, Donnie.
Well, that was quick. We have upcoming story stuff with the villainous teams, but we don't have to battle anyone here like they force you to in ORAS. Anyway, here's my hot take. Dexit was a good decision on behalf of the Pokemon Company. Would programming all 1,000 plus Pokemon into Scarlet and Violet made any sense to begin with? First of all, I think Gen 8 and 9 did a perfect job of balancing each route and region with a variety of Pokemon. If Gamefreak had to make every Pokemon available in the wild, things would have got messy, you can bet on that. Second of all, it encourages players to use Pokemon that they may never have considered before. Instead of Donald soloing Sword and Shield with Lumen Eon, he now had to choose between maybe a Barraskewda or Gastrodon, which broadens a player's perspective, maybe changing their opinion on what they thought about certain monsters. Lastly, it allows Game Freak to pour some extra time into polishing the games, instead of spending hundreds of hours programming Pokemon that not many people would even care about to begin with.
So why do X and Y have less glitches than Scarlet and Violet while simultaneously having more Pokemon available?
I am under no obligation to answer that question. Could you imagine how much worse Generation 9 would have been if they did spend time adding all other 600 or whatever Pokemon back in?
It's still hashtag screw Dexit on these streets, Barack. There's no harm in having the option of every single Pokemon in these games. Plus, you're telling me Pokemon, the company with billions of dollars to splash out on, doesn't have the time or resources to pump every chump of a digital monster into the newer games with decent animations? They abso-freaking-lutely do. They just rush their games for the sake of having a holiday release and farm money from the Christmas buzz every single year at this rate.
Again, I'm not saying it's okay for them to release these games and hound our piss quality, but they still had extra time on their hands because they had less work to do overall. Don't forget, guys, to comment your hot take down below after liking, commenting, and most importantly, sharing the video around on X.
It's fucking Twitter!
Or Twatbook, or Snappy Chatty, or whatever. Be prepared for some more gang wars when you leave your opinion.
We're almost at the Devoncourt boys. Any closing remarks? Any plans for the weekend?
Yeah, myself and our editor GP6 just caught up with the One Piece manga right in time for the special episode airing about 25 hours from now. The teaser basically spoiled it for the whole internet, but just in case any anime-onlys are watching, you're in for a treat. Let me just tell you that.
Oh yeah, I'm actually an anime-only watcher, Joe. I can't wait for that episode. Luffy turns Super Saiyan Beast Gear 10 and shits on Kaido harder than Scratchman or something?
Yeah, sure, that sounds like something Oda would cook up. Anyways, besides that, just my usual Sunday antics. Trying to beat my record of jacking off 37 times in a row to a Skrelp. Last week, I only hit 19, so I'm a little ashamed of myself.
Rightfully so, Joe. Did I not teach you anything? I'm heading to Macker's to get back into the routine of stuffing my cheeks harder than a greedent. I might even mess around a tiddlywink and get myself a grimace shake. Heard that purple shit goes stupid as the new Wacky slush mix.
All right, Donald, sorry to hear you won't be around for next week's episode. If you know, you know. Anyway, Joe, you ancient power brainiac, thanks for the EXP share. Hopefully the Pokemon sleep sales are coming through for you and your company.
Yeah, the game is popping off, Barack. Thanks for inquiring. I love how players are experimenting the quickest way to access the Shadow Realm from their sleep to try and shiny hunt Darkrai. That determination is so powerful, I love it.
All right, speaking of Darkrai, my Uber is outside. No Groudon.
To everyone watching, have a beautiful day. Your support and love towards this series honestly means the world to the guys and, more importantly, our channel creator, Game Producer 6. Don't forget to do all the interactive stuff like you all usually do, you absolutely amazing people. Until next time, have a fantastic day.